Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Y'all come on in, man. Y'all come on in. Thank you so much, man, for tuning in to this week's edition of the Smoke City Mobcast, man, brought to you by the LDBC, man, Lions Den Boxing Community. We really, truly appreciate you, man, for coming in and rocking with us, man. You guys have absolutely no idea, man. Be sure to visit the website. Website's housed at www.ldbcsports.com. Also, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Also, man, be sure to check us all out on all of our individual platforms. You know what I mean? We definitely sitting here getting it going, doing the things that we do, man. So we definitely really truly appreciate you, man. I just want to be certain that I emphasize that love, man. And once again, I am Junior the Truth, and this is indeed the Smoke City Mobcast, brought to you by the LDBC, presented by the LDBC, featuring the LDBC, sponsored by, you guessed it, the motherfucking LDBC, man. Right now we have 503 Lion in the building, man. We have Black Fight Fan TV in the building. We have 78 Sports TV in the building. We have Coach Sheldon Harrison in the building, man. And we have my homie Ticket TV in the building, man. We are so excited, man, that you decided to join us again, man. We're gonna talk a whole bunch of shit, man, from Eddie Hearn. We got a special guest in the building, man. Today we just got it going, man. You know, Keith Thurman evacuating the premises. We got all kind of stuff going on, so we really truly appreciate you, man. We want to start off, man, with 503 Lion. What's going on, family? 503, you there?
What's up, bro? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. How you doing, family?
What's up, my higher player? You good, bro?
Man, I'm good, man. It's all chicken but the bone, baby. Tell the people how they can follow you.
Oh shit, man. They can follow me at 503 Line on YouTube, most definitely, and on Instagram, Smoke City Mobcast. Be sure to go give us a follow right now. Whoever in the building, roll us up on Instagram right now, and I'm Great White 503 on Instagram, man, for sure.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed, boy. We see you shining on that Instagram page, man. We see you shining. We see you shining. What's understood needs no explanation.
They got to catch up, bro.
Yes, indeed. 78. What's going on, family?
What's going down, brother?
Man, it's all good, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Right here on YouTube, 78 Sports TV channel. On Facebook at Kevin Nash and at ldbcsports.com.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Black Fight Fan TV. What's going on, bro?
What's going down, homie?
Man, you got it, family. Boy, you out there. You ain't, I know you said you was telling us you at the crib chilling, man. You ain't out there dancing with wolves right now. So we glad you home getting rested up, man. Get ready to get out there and grind some more.
Nah, man, I just got back. I just jumped off a plane this morning. Yeah, I've been on the road for 3 hours. Got to my spot out here in my little bucket out here. I'm out here grinding, homie.
Yes, indeed, man. Hey, non-stop hustle, grind till your boots don't shine. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Black Fight Fan TV on YouTube, Black Fight Fan on Instagram, and you go to ldbcsports.com and follow me at Black and befriend me at Black Fight Fan TV on there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Coach Sheldon Harrison. What's up, sir? Fresh off of Ronda Rousey's helmet. What's going on, sir?
Damn, Ronda Rousey. Coach Sheldon Harrison. There never been no comparison. Hey, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing this? No, it's not morning. Y'all doing this evening, man? Glad to be here with y'all.
It's all good, man. We see you coming in with the bars, man. Tell the people how they can follow you.
Hey, man. Y'all go to CSH Combat Sports. And guys, y'all hook up, and talk a little bit of boxing. Make you laugh a little bit, talk some MMA. We talk a little bit of everything.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Ticket TV, what's going on, baby?
Man, you already know, man. What's good?
Man, you got it, family. Tell the people how they can follow you.
Shit, they can hit me on here on YouTube at Ticket TV Boxing. Those are my two YouTube channels. On Instagram at Ticket TV Media, and on Facebook, Ticket TV.
Yes, indeed.
And,
now, go ahead.
Stop lying.
Yeah, well, you gonna go ahead and open it up, man. Go on and open it up with that. We gonna, you know what I mean? We had the late breaking news with Eddie Hearn questioning rather Deontay Wilder, and more importantly, you know, the PBC and Mr. Al Heyman, rather they have 50 million for that fight, man. Go ahead on and cook on that.
Man, that's some typical, stereotypical type shit that Eddie Hearn did, the way he did it. Talking about, you know, I don't mean no offense. First of all, you meant offense because y'all the motherfuckers who said, look, I want 50 mil up front. Okay, motherfucker, you say you want 50 mil up front. That means that, you know what I'm saying, either you was thinking a motherfucker had 50 mil or you was bluffing. You never really wanted to fight and didn't think he could come up with the 50 mil. So now you showed your hand when you said, I don't believe he has 50 mil. That lets us know that you never wanted to fight because you never thought he could come up with the 50 mil. So Eddie Hearn is a dirty, greasy scumbag of a dude. Like I said, AJ should fire this motherfucker. If Eddie Hearn advised AJ to not take this fight, then AJ should fire this dude because you're gonna make the most money with this fight right here than you're gonna make in all them other fights, man. It don't make no sense, man. $50 million guaranteed in the front. I mean, think about that shit, bro. All this ain't nothing else to be said. 50 million. You gonna leave that shit on the table after you talk all that shit? Now you got motherfuckers saying, nah, he said 50 million pounds. Nah, motherfucker. That motherfucker said $50 million. He even went on Wilder's channel and said, let's go. He didn't go on Wilder's Instagram channel and say, nah, I said 50 million pounds. He said, let's go, let's do it, which means he agrees. The only person who's holding this shit back is that greasy, dirty scumbag Eddie Hearn. And I salute every brother in the LDBC that's been riding this dude's coattail. I swear he watched the video because 7-8 did a stream we was all on. And like 5 minutes after we got off that stream, this motherfucker was doing an interview with IFL TV talking about, well, Deontay Wilder sent me the email and, you know, it wasn't from Al Heyman. Motherfucker, it came straight from the horse's mouth, nigga. And, you know, why do you need to know about all this other shit? I understand if you want a contract, but do you want the offer or no? Then you got motherfuckers crying, oh, he said one day. Motherfucker, when they gave Deontay Wilder an offer, they told Deontay Wilder how much time he had to accept the offer or not. 48 hours? Mm-hmm. So, shit, it ain't gonna take me 48 seconds to accept $1 million. So that's just how I feel, bro.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me swing that over to 78 Sports TV. Same question, man. How you think, or what you think Eddie Hearn up to, man?
Eddie, man. Well, this is the thing. Eddie don't want that fight, man. You know what I mean? Look, you know, Eddie, like I said, I explained it before. Eddie Hearn he wanted Wilder to accept a flat rate of 12.5 million because he already had AJ under wraps. He gonna get AJ a certain amount of money, you know, 25, 30 mil, right? So he don't want to talk no percentages because whatever percentage he give Wilder, AJ gonna be thinking he getting the other side of that. So Hearn don't want them dudes worrying about no percentages. He trying to make them take a flat rate so he can keep all the money. Now that Wilder has called AJ bluff, AJ said, hey, you give me 50 million, I'll fight. Wilder said, bet. Got the 50 mil. Let's do it. So AJ still like, okay, bet. We can fight then. What AJ don't understand is you can't do shit unless Massa Hearn tell you can. You understand? You got to go clear that up with Massa Hearn first. And if Massa Hearn say you can go ahead and fight, then you can fight. See, that's the problem with this dude. See, he still thinking he can move on his own. Eddie Hearn coming out here, yeah, I don't know if Wilder got the money. Get the fuck out of here. Like, how the fuck do you know? He wouldn't come out and say no shit like that had it not been already confirmed. All right? And Eddie Hearn know the money is there. He just don't want to accept that fucking fight because, like Black Fight Fan pointed out, Eddie Hearn piece of the pie gonna have to come out of the AJ purse and not the overall proceeds of the fight. So he don't want that. And he gonna hate on it. He gonna hate on that whole process. And he gonna try to make, you know, that's why he keep leaking out this shit. Oh, Wilder's gonna fight Brazil. Man, you already knew that Wilder backup plan, if AJ didn't accept the fight, Wilder backup plan was Brazil. So they keep leaking this shit out like Wilder gonna fight Brazil because they know they ain't got no intention of fighting Wilder, and he gonna end up fighting Brazil, his backup plan. So then they can look like they knew some shit all along or something. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shout out to the super chat, man. I see y'all coming through, man, early, man. Shout out to Cali Enigma over in the super chat, man. He says Eddie Hearn's dreams are collapsing. right before his eyes, man. His dreams are collapsing. Shout out to Lance Bangs 15. Smoke City, y'all see the champ making shit happen. Bomb Squad, LDBC, hashtag give me that chin. Not the little Webby, not that little Webby. Give me that chin. Then we got Young Merv, man. Young Merv says it's a pleasure to be a part of the LDBC movement. I'm repping. Hashtag checkmate. Game over. I'll holla. Shout out to Z Black Man in the super chat as well. He says appreciate the quality content from the whole LDBC, man. Shout out to the LDBC. Be sure to visit the website over at www.ldbcsports.com. Create a profile, man. It is indeed free. 503 Lion, I'm gonna come over there to you, man. Same question, man. You got any thoughts on Eddie Hearn and this Eddie Hearn situation?
Yeah, man. He just on his bullshit once again, bro. Another excuse, man. When I want to know what he gonna say when Wilder show that money to the people and he show that contract. Because all these dudes talking about the contract is and 50 million and 69 million pounds and all this old bullshit, man. The man said he wanted 50 million. Wilder got 50 million, man. Take the fight or get the fuck out of here, man. And that's how I feel, bro.
Bottom line. Hey, Coach, I'm gonna come over here to you, sir. Same exact question, man. I know you know. How you feeling about Eddie Hearn, man, and the venom that he's spewing?
Eddie Sperm should have stayed. Eddie Sperm should have stayed in his daddy nutsack, man. When he coming out with this stuff, man. Like, how's he going to explain this? They asked for $50 million. Deontay Wilder got $50 million. They didn't say 50 million pounds because, you know, I know the people want to mistake that. They said $50 million. That's what they said. Deontay Wilder came out like a boss. He said, Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua, I got an email for you. Check your email. I got a bag, and I got that $50 million in that bag.
Talk that talk, Coach.
And now they quiet. Joshua like, yeah, let's go. Eddie Hearn, I don't know, mate. I don't know if he got $50 million. I don't know. Come on, Eddie. I know you're listening to the podcast, Eddie. Okay? Get the sperm out your hair, man, and start thinking with your brain. You know he got the money, man. Come on. Let's make this fight happen. It's too late now, okay? We you know what? I think this whole week, y'all, we need to fire Eddie Sperm up, man. I'm talking about we need to fire this dude up. I'm talking about like so many videos up on his ass that this guy, okay, he going to be ashamed to leave his house.
Hey, man. And shout out to D-Lo 404, man, in the super chat. He made the point. I think he said that, let's see what he says. He says, yeah, this fight is too big for Eddie in Matchroom, man. You need to lead this fight to Vegas, man. This shit, you out of your league, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a super fight. You out of your league. Black Fight Fan TV, man. Over to you, family. Same exact question, man. I want you to go on and cook on this situation.
Hey, that comment right there, the homie just put in, D-Lo. Shout out to that brother because it was right on point, right on time. Eddie is like, Eddie came over here with this big mouth talking all this trash, and I told y'all we were gonna sit in that hoe back across the water with a shoestring holding up his pants. This is not the UK, man. This is not the UK. I repeat, this is not the UK. Eddie Hearn is like a dude that come on the block that ain't put no work in. He done ran into a bag of money or something. His daddy done gave him a bag of money. He gonna come out here trying to flip it. And this dudes that's been hustling. They done hustled to get that brick. They done went rock for rock to build up to that brick. And he come out here, he buy one out the gate. And then he don't want to do no work. He want to give everybody else the bag and try to get them to hustle for him. And next thing you know, dudes running off with his work. He getting beat. Dudes robbing him. Next thing you know, that hoe coming back the same way he came in with nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Because he ain't put no work in. You understand what I'm saying? And so this is a message to you, Eddie Hearn. This is the US, bro. Dudes, $50, $100 million. Dudes is playing with that, man. Dudes will play with that. It's dudes in Vegas that play with that just to box you out. It ain't nothing for them to get for Al Heyman and Shelly Finkel and guys like that, man, to get some investors together to raise $100 million, bro. I told y'all, man, the GDP in Texas and California smashes the UK. Y'all, while y'all playing these money games, y'all don't compare, bro. These people have told y'all over and over again, we can do a stadium, a T-Mobile, not even a real stadium, a little old bitty casino stadium in T-Mobile Arena with 17,000 people and smash y'all numbers at Wembley for 90,000 people. You understand what I'm saying? And you gonna get this clown to come over here and try to ask Deontay Wilder where he getting the money from? Where you getting the money from? You took your ticket scalper? That's what you are. You's a known ticket scalper questioning somebody's credibility and integrity. Man, Eddie Hearn's a joke. His company's a joke. His daddy's a joke. His family's a joke. Don't come over here, man. If you want the money, if Anthony Joshua want to fight, come on over here and get the money, man. The man already said it's over here. And you talking about Al Heyman and Shelly Finkel. If I was Shelly Finkel, I wouldn't even talk to you. You've been running around here for a month calling the man Shirley Winkle. I guess he showed you, Mark.
Ooh, SW, man. What's going on, family? Now
What's up, family? What's going on, bro?
Man, you got it, man. How you feeling, bro?
Man, I'm feeling pretty good, man.
Yes, indeed. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
You can find me at the Bottom Line SW right on YouTube.
Yes, indeed. But hold on 1 second, man. We gotta send a shout out in the super chat to VVS1 Loose Stones. Also the homeboy Blu-Ray. I see you in the building, man. We're gonna come to you in 1 second, brother. SW, man. Same question, man. How you feel about your boy Eddie Hearn, man? He over there in the UK on that Ron O'Neal slick back ponytail shit. How you feel about it?
AKA don't spill your coffee on your silk shirt. He's over there shivering, man. You know, this is what he didn't want. He's biting his fingernails. He underestimated the power of Wilder and Shelley Finkel and all the good people over here in America that actually care about this man's career. We weren't going to allow him to keep coming over here and sending messages to the U.S. trying to shit on our heavyweight champion. You understand what I'm saying? And it comes down to camaraderie and to look at this as a nation. You know, when they speak of terms of patriotism, a lot of times that's not meant towards black fighters. It's actually not. But this is a case where you can give a plus to that, because even down to the American media, which ESPN, which Dan Raphael has done a disservice so many times, man. He's actually done his job in the matters of putting this situation on spotlight and calling people to the carpet in order to do their damn jobs, man. You know, a lot of folks like to hold the hat and the bag of, I'm the number one fish. I'm the big dog. You got to come see me. But the flip side of that is you also have to keep your word. And when you're lying and slicking and weaseling out of situations and you got your back up against the wall and you think that you can call for another contradiction in order to get back up in the corner. No, we're going to smoke you out of that corner. You're going to get all the way out of that corner. And you're going to stand up like a man and be accountable for what you said. Nobody made you say it, okay? He could have been honest and said, you know what? We are scared for the safety of Anthony Joshua right now. We don't feel like he's strong enough. He has enough integrity. You know, the man is, he fears for his life. This may not be the fight for him. Wilder's not the guy, but that's not what he did. Eddie Hearn chose to throw turds towards our American heavyweight champion. He chose to try to play politics in a world that he fully doesn't understand. Now you're stuck up in a corner, you're looking stupid, you're holding your meat in your hand, and you don't have the right response. You got no response at all. Oh, where's the money? Are you sure they really have the money? What is that? As Black Fight fans said, you're a ticket scalper. So under what circumstances do you have the right to question anybody's resources or finances? When you slicking this man money, all right, you selling frozen dinners, hungry man dinners out the back door, but you're gonna look at another man and ask him where he's getting his paper from. The facts are is the money's there. That's it. That's it. Rather it's legit, rather it came off a couple bricks or whatever. That's besides the point. The facts are 50 million, and I'll take the fight. Okay, I call you bluff. I say forward. I call you bluff. Now, like I said, he's sitting there with his meat in his hand, wondering about what his next excuse is going to be.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So hold on, let me go over here. We do have our special.
Hold on, Junior. Before you go there, and to be clear, let's be 100% clear. It don't matter if it matters if the money is there. The fact that Eddie Hearn got the audacity to come out publicly. If they do that stuff, all that wire checks and transfer, that's done all the time. But when somebody calls your bluff or puts an offer out there, you don't publicly come out and say, "Is the money there?" I'm not trying to insult him, but I'm no disrespect, which is a spit in the face and a bunch of bull crap anyway. You know, you being sarcastic and you really showing who you really are. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody does that to them when they make offers. So how dare or Anthony Joshua can say something publicly? Nobody's gonna say, or he said something publicly. Nobody's gonna question that. So I mean, I don't appreciate that at all, Eddie. You clean cut piece of trash.
Damn. Now we have a special guest in the building, man. Hey, man, I'm excited about this one, man. I'm excited about this one. Okay, let me see. We bringing you on Blu-ray. Can you hear us? Let's see here. All right, Blu-ray, can you hear us? Let me see. He might have. We look like we got disconnected. Look like we got disconnected. Okay. And let me see. Okay, we'll bring him on, man, when he comes back. Black Horseman Promotion.
Hey, why you waiting on him, man? K Hope is right. Black Fight Fan TV is right. Eddie Hearn wouldn't have said that shit to Povetkin's team. He wouldn't have asked Povetkin that shit. He wouldn't have asked Joseph Parker's team where you get the money from. Shit, that motherfucker, this motherfucker wouldn't have asked any of those other heavyweights. He wouldn't have asked that shit. But Deontay Wilder, oh yeah, he gonna ask you. A motherfucker like who else out there? Luis Ortiz? Yeah, he might ask you because they're afraid of Luis Ortiz. See, cats that they're afraid of and they feel like it's a risk, they'll start asking little dumbass questions. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like he always had to bring the drug test and shit up for Luis Ortiz whenever Luis Ortiz's name is mentioned. But they fail to talk about how Povetkin failed numerous tests, but they'll still be willing to fight him. See what I'm saying? They some dirty ass motherfuckers, man.
They riding dirty. We got Blu-ray back in the building. Let me see. We gonna bring you on. Blu-ray, can you hear us?
Yeah, what's going on?
Man, what's going on, my brother? How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm cool. Hey, if my call dropped, I'll just call right back. I'm not sure what's going on with my phone.
Man, hey, it's all right, man. It's probably Eddie Hearn. So we wanted to bring you. Go ahead. Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, man, I want to thank you for taking time out your day, man, to come in, you know what I'm saying, into the Smoke City Mobcast, man, presented by the LDBC. I want to officially thank you, man, for coming on. We do know that you have a relationship and you homeboys are player partners with our brother Black Fight Fan TV, man, who's responsible for getting you in here and getting you on the show. Man, but we want to thank you. We want to introduce you to the people, man. I look at you as being a huge portion of the success for one of my favorite fighters. Let me speak about myself. One of my favorite fighters, Errol the Truth Spence Jr. And so we just wanted to get you in here, man, and really chop it up, man. We know we're in the process of getting prepared for his upcoming bout, man, and so on and so forth. So have you guys started camp yet?
Yeah. Me and Earl been working. Me and him been working like 2 weeks now.
2 weeks strong. And how's everything going?
Oh no, everything is good, man. Earl is, like I say, we've been working together like 5 years, and so he's conditioned his body to be able to snap right back. Like it's not taking him no time for his body to respond to the workout. So everything. Like I remember, I think I had posted on Instagram the first day we got back. Me and him watched the Jared Hearn and Laura fight, and by the third round we had already did before the third round we had already did 465 push-ups. So and you gotta you got to think about it from the time they start, and it's only 3-minute rounds, and we was up to 465 push-ups. So do the math.
Yes, indeed. Now let me prep you for this. Kind of the way this thing works is we have it's a group of brothers. It's kind of like a panel. You know what I'm saying? It's not like an interview, but people are going to jump in, man, and ask you questions or whatever the case may be. So we don't.
That's cool.
Yeah, we don't want to startle you or nothing like that. So let me ask you this, man, about yourself before we go totally into the Errol Spence. First of all, man, I want to know how long have you been doing? You know what I mean? What it is that you're doing, and then also, man, we got to give you that plug, man. Tell the people how they can contact you as well.
I've been training since 2009, so that's when I actually started training. And I'm Blu-Ray Fitness on Instagram. It's BLUERAY Fitness, Blu-Ray Fitness. So I've been training for 9 years since 2009, and I've been training Earl for 5.
Yes, indeed. So is it? And I do know. Are you? I do know you work primarily with Errol. But are you able to take on services from other clients, or you training anybody else, other boxers or people who aren't boxers, or so on and so forth? How does that work?
Nah, Earl doesn't care if I train anybody else. But I just choose just to work with Earl. Now I will work with other boxers as long as they don't fight at Earl weight. So as long as the boxer's not fighting with Earl and Earl weight, or potentially may ever have a fight with him, then I'm free game. But if they ever have a fight with him in the future, or if they're inside his weight class, I won't train him.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And brothers, you guys can feel free. I'm not trying to hog this all up.
That's like my brother. So it's like, it's like if I train somebody that would potentially fight, it's like training somebody to fight against my brother. That'll never happen.
Yeah, that's understood. Yeah, that's understood.
Yeah, it's called Black Fight Fan, man.
What'd you say, Coach?
Man, we got to start Black Fight Fan,
Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Man, I talk to this dude all the time, man. Y'all go ahead and have at him, bro. Y'all go ahead and have at him.
It's the bottom line.
I got a question, man.
Mr. Blu-Ray.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, bottom line.
At what point in time, what is one of the toughest moments that you've seen in Errol Spence Jr.'s career?
You said what is one of the most toughest moments? Yeah,
the biggest challenge that he's had fighting that you've seen, against anybody, in rather professional or amateur.
Well, like I say, I've only been with him since his professional career, because I actually started training with him after he fought Ronald Cruz. That's the last time he ever went to a decision. Ever since me and him been working together, nobody has made it after. So, but as far as the hardest fight to me, from what I've seen, was Kell Brook.
And what was it about that fight in particular did you feel like that made it a tough fight for him, other than Kell Brook being skilled and being a world champion at the time?
Yeah, I just feel like, because to me, Kell Brook, of course I think Earl is the best, but I thought outside of Earl, he was the best 147 fighter, and I knew Kell Brook had skills, and I knew that it was just going to be a matter of time before Earl broke him down. But I just knew, because of Kell Brook's skill set, that he was going to try to make it a tough fight. So,
no doubt. Go ahead, Ticket.
And then outside of that, he's, since I've been working with Earl, he's went the longest. Nobody has went past 11 rounds, and Kell Brook made it to round 11. So.
Yes, indeed. Okay, Ticket TV, you had a question? Go ahead, bro. Ticket he might have stepped away.
He might have went and made a video.
Right. Okay. So my question is, what would you say with regard to your training? What
my bad, I was on pause.
Oh, go ahead, Ticket. I'll come back to my question.
I was gonna say because he was they was speaking about Kell Brook. I was gonna go ahead and just get the cat out the bag. I think you have Earl in great shape, top shape all the time, man, and I commend you for that, man. My question to you is, man, where does all these guys come from that was trying to put these accusations out about Earl's nipples during the course of that fight with Kell Brook. You know, when that fight got made, you had people coming out talking about he's using some type of performance enhancement drugs, and I just thought that was disgusting. And they was using his nipples as an excuse. Grown ass men looking at another man's nipples, man.
Man, when you doing anything good, you can be feeding the homeless and somebody gonna have something negative to say. You know, so it's just the fact that he works hard. Personally, I don't think nobody works harder than him. If people really seen what me, and I'm gonna be honest with you, like Earl had to scale back from what's the dang on word, the volume of exercises that I was having to do. He actually had to scale back because it was just too much on him. You know what I mean? So nobody to me works hard like me. I mean, nobody in the game. I don't think there's another boxer that will be able to do the stuff that me and him do. That's just my personal opinion. You know, like I tell anybody, if I train you, you won't lose. That's just because of the format and the system that I use. I just have a system that is ABC. If I explain it to you, but at the same time, it makes you indestructible. And not only that, you got to think about Earl's attitude and his heart too, because it's just like a well put together recipe. Because you can have the training but not have the heart. You can have the heart and not have the training. So to me, you have to encompass everything that Earl got. And like I said before, I even came, the cake was already baked. I just put the icing on the cake.
Yes, indeed. We have.
Hey, one last question. Do you think that Earl? Do you think he could fight in two divisions at once, at 154 and 147? Because I've heard him talk about if Kell Brook gets a belt at 154, he'll go up and fight him. And if he goes up and fights him, then he'll smash him. He'll get the belt, which means that basically he have a belt at 147 and at 154. Do you think he could easily fight at those both divisions? I do, but you train him, so you think that it's safe for him to be going up and down like that?
I don't think. I know he can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his focus is unifying, but like he said, if Kell Brook get a belt at 54, then he's gonna go up and take it, and I know he will. So that's the dude is a freak of nature, in my opinion. He's a freak, like seriously. Like people really don't understand how strong he is, and not only that, how much heart he has. I take Earl's attitude over anything. It's like a lion and an elephant. The elephant is the biggest thing, the biggest animal in the jungle, but the lion's attitude is what separates him from the elephant. That just because you have size, just think about the video that Earl had. The dude in the video, he was just punching it, fighting on the street. The dude was 200 and some pounds, and then he spawned light heavyweights. And the work that I see him put in the gym, man, is crazy.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to the Pugilism Company. He said, shout out to my boy Blu-Ray, the Fitness King. This is Sarge. Check out Errol Spence's 5-part interview on Pugilism Company by ex-cowboy Jesse Holly.
Yo. Hey, Mr. Blu-Ray, quick question for you, man. Hey, what were your personal thoughts, man, when you found out that, okay, two questions. Your first thought, how did you feel when you heard that Keith Thurman vacated his belt? And then how did you feel when Keith Thurman said that, hey, I'm not fighting Errol Spence, anytime this year, and I might not even fight him in 2019? Your thoughts? Hello?
Let me see. I think Blu-ray might have dropped off. Okay, yeah, he's back. He's back in. Sorry about that, Blu-ray. Did you hear the Blu-ray? Sorry about that. Did you hear the question?
Nah, my call dropped. I had to, it might drop.
Yeah. It's cool. Go ahead, Coach. Ask the question again. Coach, you still there? I think Coach might have dropped off.
Oh, yeah, I'm right here.
Ask the question again.
Okay, first question. How did you feel when Keith Thurman actually vacated his belts and you found that out? And then second, how did you initially feel when Keith Thurman actually said he probably won't be fighting Errol Spence in 2018 and probably not in 2019?
Well, I was actually disappointed when he vacated the belt, because that's a, you know, if Keith Thurman is supposed to be the best welterweight in the division, then, and I know Earl's ability, and I want Earl to fight the best, and I can't wait till Earl actually unifies. I was disappointed because I wanted to see Earl fight the best, and that'll solidify him as the king of 154, even though to me he already is.
This might even lead up into another one. Sorry about that. So, you know, it seems like Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, they're going to fight for those vacant titles. Do you think either one of those two fighters will have the testicular fortitude to fight Errol Spence?
Man, none of them dudes can beat him. I'm just going to be Danny Garcia scared, Sean Porter scared, and like they don't even have to. You don't even have to say it, because my thing is, if you the best and you the champion, why not try to fight the champion? Everybody's beefing with each other, but they stand clear of Earl's name, and then they only wait till they get a fight to even mention them. You know what I mean? So it's like they just really playing games. They don't want to see Earl because they know Earl will beat him, like all of them. You know. All of them. The only guy I think, and that really wants to fight Earl is that guy that beat that dude named what's that dude name?
Crawford.
Sugar Ray, not Sugar Ray Robinson. What's the dude name? Ray Robinson, the dude that just beat him, the Ugas dude.
The Cuban guy.
Cuban dude.
Yeah, Ugas, that's his name. Ugas. The new he ranked too. He, the IBF, he's ranked number 4.
I heard that want to fight Earl.
I got a quick question here. What's up, Blu-Ray? This is 78 Sports TV. I had a quick question for you. Chilling. I'm doing good, man. My question is, we heard what Earl and yourself had to say about Kell Brook and the difficulty or the challenge Kell Brook presented. With the welterweight crop out here now, we got Terrence Crawford, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, and Garcia, whoever else might be out there. Who do you think is left? Who poses the most unique challenge for Earl at this point in time?
I think the only person that holds a challenge is Terrence Crawford. Only because of his skill set. I know he's not going to beat Earl, but it's just catching up to him, because I know he's gonna be very crafty. He can switch and then he can move. So to me, I actually think Terrence Crawford has a great boxing skill set, but it's just a matter of time for Earl to catch him. And once Earl catch him, then he'll be able to shut him down after he get used to him, probably after round 4, and he get used to his movement and stuff like that. Earl gonna shut him down.
Yes, indeed. Shout out in the super chat to Van Exo2. Also shout out to Nabil Khan. Nabil Khan. 78, were you through? Did you have a question, or I can read this question from Nabil?
Oh, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Okay. So Nabil said,
question, Joey.
Okay, go ahead. 503.
Hey, Blu-Ray, this 503 line, man. I want to ask you 2 questions, bro. I'm from Houston, Texas, just like Black Fight Fan TV, and I was trying to see, like, how did you and Errol like really meet? Like, it was like organically. Like, how did that happen, bro?
Okay, so let me try to make a long story short. Okay, so the first professional boxer I trained was Charles Hatley. And, he's the one that had Austin Charlo. I trained him for 2 fights, and then I stopped training him for whatever reason. I'm not going to talk about it. And then after I stopped training him, a good friend of Earl's named Thomas Fleming, and who was a good friend of mine, said, hey, I got a friend named Earl Spence that he's a professional boxer, and I'm going to hook y'all up so you can train him, because I know you can, I know your skill set in training, and he's a good boxer. Y'all two together, if y'all come together, it's going to be like magic. And so he linked us up, and we've been like brothers ever since.
Okay. One last question, man. I see on your Instagram, man, you work with kids and you train like soccer players and stuff like that, man. Could you tell the people a little bit about that, man? And do you do just like soccer, football, basketball, like what all do you do for the kids, man? Because I'm into that too, man. Because I got 3 boys in football right now.
Well, I just train. I can train you for anything. You know what I mean? I just feel like, I learned, and I know this is gonna sound crazy. I studied Bruce Lee, and so a lot of things that I do with Earl come from it's like I learned it from Bruce Lee, but I put my own spin on it. You know what I mean? So everything that I learned from Bruce Lee, and in studying the body, I learned how to make the body stronger by studying Bruce Lee. So what I did was, when it comes to football, soccer, baseball, and plus I was an athlete myself, and I'm still, I'm 36 years old, and I can run a 4.40, and that's out of shape. You know what I mean? So I was naturally gifted, naturally talented when it comes to anything involving sports. So, as far as the youth, like I say, I can train anybody for anything because I understand how to make people stronger and make people better. And like I said, I'm an overall athlete myself. So,
hey, homie, what's going down? This the homie, man. Hey, this is what I've been wanting to ask you. I heard Kenny Porter this morning talking about Keith Thurman. He said Keith Thurman weighs 180 pounds. Now, Keith Thurman was supposed to fight in May, and the hand injury just recently came out this past week or so. And I know you done trained a lot of athletes, and not just fighters, just athletes in general. When you look at an athlete like Keith Thurman, that in that type of mindset, could you tell me what you see or what you think about it from your professional view? What did that strike you as?
I'm gonna say this: somebody with the type of money that they're making, you making an amount of money that some people would never make in a lifetime, and you got, basically 36 minutes in the ring if the fight even lasts that long. To me, that just sounds like somebody that's not interested, somebody that's unmotivated. Me personally, I just feel like he's scared to fight Earl. I just feel, a lot of people disagree because they say he's a fighter, but, he's at the mountaintop and he knows that his doomsday is coming, and he's going to avoid Earl Spence. It's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong, but I think that at the end of the day, he knows that he can't go up to 154 and be a champion and really, really compete up there. He knows Earl's going to come for him, and so he wants to stay where he's at.
We still here?
Yeah. Did we lose him?
There you go.
There you go. All right.
He back. Blu-Ray, you with us still? Blu-Ray, you still there?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay, we lost you for a second.
Yeah, we lost you, bro. We lost what you're saying about him. You said you think he just don't want to fight Earl. So I mean, okay, with you saying that, I mean, I think he don't want to fight Earl neither.
You remember what I said about 154?
No, what you say about him not wanting to move, not being able to move up to 154? I heard that part.
No, what I'm saying is he can't really compete at 54. Like, he can't compete with the top dogs at 54, and he know his doomsday is coming at 47. So, why not try to get a few more fights in and make a little bit more money? But he's not going to fight Earl. He's not going to do it.
You don't think
so I don't even think his ego can handle it.
So you think he just really just kind of depressed about the situation and he just can't get up because you feel like he's depressed that he can't beat Earl and so he just can't get up for the fight or can't get up to get motivated to come back out here?
That's just my personal opinion, because making weight not that hard. He's been doing it all this time.
Yeah, I mean, I've been making fun of Keith Thurman.
Yeah, everybody keep playing that interview back when he was calling out Paulie Malignaggi. He was calling out Floyd. Why he not calling out Earl?
Because he's scared, man. He's scared.
Yeah, I mean, and I've been trying to wrap my mind around this for the longest. I mean, at first it was kind of funny But then when you start reading like the backlash and from his fans and the things that people are saying to him, and him not responding, him dropping vacating his belts, almost to the point to where what they saying he got stripped. You know, he was given an ultimatum. He was actually asked to come back, but he wouldn't. And it's just like, I mean, you might be right, bro. I mean, I thought he might be right. He just.
So I'm gonna tell you something, man. Like this dude talking about his hand and all. Now the elbow, I can believe it, but man, I just don't believe it, man. And at the end of the day, these dudes got these trainers, man, that don't know what they're doing. Like, you know, I'm not gonna talk about his trainer because I seen it was his auntie, and I never disrespect a woman because I seen his aunt was his strength and conditioning coach. But I actually was watching some of those videos, man. Just like Adrian Broner, these folks out here doing elementary workouts, man. I was watching all Adrian Broner strength and conditioning workouts from when he just fought Vargas, and I'm like, y'all can't be serious. I got women that go harder than this.
Oh God.
Damn. That's what I do, man.
They can outwork these dudes, man. And that's straight facts. But I'm not making it, and I'm not trying to stab them. I'm just like, if you putting your life on the line, why not hire the best? Why not get quality trainers? You know what I mean? Because they got y'all. Look at Broner when he fought Vargas. Like, he really had no power. When you see Earl hit somebody every time he punched, you can hear it through the TV.
Hey man, okay. Now let me ask you this. Now, what do you follow Terrence Crawford? Do you follow him at all?
No, I don't follow him at all.
Okay, I was gonna say, have you seen him? I think Terrence Crawford got a pretty good work ethic. I didn't know if you had seen him working or not, and I wanted you to kind of critique what they be doing. But he seemed like he got a pretty good work ethic.
Can I be a little transparent?
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother. That's what we're about.
Yeah, waiting on this.
Right, fan. You got a good work ethic, right?
Yeah, I do, homie.
Hold on, you go hard in the gym, right?
Yeah, I do, homie.
So, but I'm just saying, now you came and worked out with me, and I'm not saying anything negative, but when we worked out, how was the difference between what you do and what I do? And we was just getting started because I wanted to go about another hour.
Yeah, you a dog in the gym, bro. I mean, I definitely could see where a fighter would get better. You know what I'm saying? I definitely because I can work out, bro. But the homie is a monster. You understand what I'm saying? It's not no game. But you know, on the flip side, just to save myself a little bit of embarrassment, I ain't no professional athlete. But the homie.
Hold on. Let me say this. The reason I even asked that is because a lot of people work out and they look good. You see what I'm saying? To other people. But if I see somebody work out, I'd be like that's trash to me. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
It's all about who's observing the workout. Like I say, it's a whole lot of dudes that work out good to other people. But when I see it, and I'm not like trying to be disrespectful, but I just, you know, I'm just on a whole nother level to me. And for somebody that call a workout, I'd be like, that's not a workout. So, and it's not that I'm better than somebody. It's just the way I was taught.
Well, no, we got to stop you right there because see, everything else is pointing to you being better than everybody else because we got these fighters that don't work out with you, that don't want to fight the fighter that you work out with. And one of the main reasons why they don't want to fight the fighter that you work out with is because of strength and conditioning. You understand what I'm saying? That's one of the main reasons a lot of these guys don't want to fight Earl.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I did cause like me and a lot of people know, and I think I've said it a million times. Cause like I don't record really. Like if you ever see, like I don't do my personal workouts on the internet. I don't record. Like I got a little bull crap videos, but it's not what me and Earl really do. So the real stuff we do, I never put it on camera. You know what I mean? Because if I do, then it's only thing another fighter have to do is just do the same thing. They're going to get the same result. So that's why y'all don't see a lot of videos with me and Earl, because I refuse to give people the blueprint. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Nabil Khan. Let me get the question in. He says, Errol is a real humble dude. Do you think Errol needs to step up his brand and entertainment value? He's not saying that he needs to be Adrian Broner, but he thinks he could do a little bit more with regard to his brand. What do you think about that, Blu-ray?
Man, I love Earl just the way he is. It's just me because I know him, and Earl is all about being himself.
Mm-hmm.
He's all about integrity. You know, so one thing about Earl, he'll never put on a clown suit. I know him. He's like a brother to me. He the type of person he can't live with himself if he sell his soul or if he not be himself. So I think I know he's going the right route. He's doing it the way he's winning. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. And, you know, and I talk to him in private. He's not going to do it. I just know him. So, he let his hands talk, and that's his brand as far as, he said he's finna venture out, and do, because I think the video he just said he's finna do man down promotions and step out to some other things. But, Earl is his own man, and Earl is very headstrong, so I can't say what he should do and what he can't do, I only worry about what my job is, and that's to help my brother stay strong and get stronger.
Yes, indeed. Shout out in the super chat to a pugilism company. He says, shout out to my brother Blu-ray. Once again, this Sarge. Sarge showing you a whole lot of love, Blu-ray, man. And then we got
Sarge.
Yeah.
Tell Sarge.
So Blu-ray.
He can hear you. Man. He can hear you.
Yeah. What's good?
And then we got Mike Biggs boxing. He says, Blu-ray peace, fam. Salute to you. And Errol Spence, man down all day. Lions only out here. Okay, go ahead, brother.
Appreciate it.
Yes, indeed.
Hey,
so
Blue, go ahead.
Hey,
go
man, I'm actually I do strength and conditioning too, man. I've been doing it for a lot of years, man. And I wanted to ask you, like, when you getting ready for a fight, when do you taper off like the explosive stuff? Because I know, some trainers, they use a lot of explosion and they mix it up with a lot of static stuff. When do you taper off your explosive stuff with Errol Spence?
Honestly, me and Earl, so I think y'all probably seen the interview where Earl said that I'm his upper body strength and conditioning coach. And I used to train Earl legs, but he don't let me train his legs no more. So I just basically do his upper body strength, just making sure he's stronger up top. Like, I don't do his lower body no more. Now, last camp I did a little bit, and we were doing explosive work, day one, like the first day. But with Earl, he's a natural athlete, so you really don't have to focus on explosiveness. So if you got somebody that's natural athlete, you don't really have to work on explosiveness. And then when you think about the way Earl fights, he's not flat-footed, but he keeps a strong base. So somebody with Earl type of that fights with his style, you don't have to do a lot of explosive work anyway, because he's not doing a lot of jumping around. He's coming face forward, cutting the ring out, putting the pressure on him. So when you got somebody that's stronger, that's a pressure fighter, you don't have to do explosive work at all.
Oh man, okay.
So I gotta
think about it. Think about Earl fights. He doesn't do a lot of explosive stuff. You don't see him doing a lot of explosive movements. Only thing he does is come forward and he gives you a lot of torque, and that just comes from basic strength training.
He throw them body shots explosive though, man. Because when he set Bundu up, man,
torque. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to think about deadlifts is good for explosive. You know what I'm saying? A lot of plyometrics, you really don't have to do a lot of plyometric work.
And see, I didn't know that because I used to be a power lifter too, man. We did deadlifts, and I never thought that they were very explosive, but yeah, okay. I mean,
okay. So
I'm talking to you, man. If you see
a sprinter, right? A sprinter. The main thing about a sprinter is all about how much force you can put it to the ground, right?
Yes, sir.
The best thing you can do for putting force to the ground is deadlifts.
I can see that.
All right, Blu-Ray. Don't give them all for free, man. Like, they want a freaking training session. They gonna have to pay you, homie. Let's go. Next question.
No, yeah, I'm just asking. I'm not asking about like specific. I'm just kind of asking them, just about like the whole like tapering off deal, and that's what I really wanted to know, and I think he answered that one because I know some people do it differently.
Shout out to
okay. So this is as far as tapering off, because I see where you're going. Oh, let me say this. I don't believe in overtraining. That's just me. I believe in conditioning the body for whatever you want to take it through. You see what I'm saying? So day one, and it's all about listening to your body. If it was up to me and Earl, when we work out, we warm up with 650 push-ups, right? That's the warm-up. So we start off like that. So we don't build up to high numbers. We just start off wherever we want to start off at, and we keep going. You know what I mean? So it's all about conditioning the body to do whatever you want it to do. A lot of people try to start off slow. I don't believe in it. It's just like when people come work out with me, they say, well, it's the beginner's program. Let me ask you this. Let me make you think about something real quick. If you enlist in the Army, right, or the Marines, the Navy, whatever. Mm-hmm. If I'm out of shape, 350 pounds, 6'2", and I've been sitting on my butt for the last 5 years, and I enlisted in the Army, are they gonna give me a beginner's program, or are they gonna make me do what everybody else been doing?
Sure. Probably knowing the Army, man, they might just stick you in there and tell you, just you gotta get off your fat ass and get to work and fuss at you. But I'm pretty sure they may give you. They probably make
that PT training is going to be the same regimen as everybody else has been working out, right?
Yeah.
My question is why?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
No, I'm asking you, why would they do that?
Because they got to get the person in shape, but it's like they don't discriminate, because I know they make everybody do the same thing basically. And I guess they don't really care what your fitness level is, because you signed up for the Army, so you got to go through the PT training.
Exactly, but what they're gonna do is they just gonna stick you out there, and if you keep working out with me every day, and I'm in better shape than you, what are you eventually gonna do? You're gonna rise to my level. The only thing you gotta do is stay consistent.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. You're gonna get in shape too. Yes, sir. Wow.
Hey, Blu-Ray, let me ask you a question, because we gotta address this, because before we get to moving on to something else. Can you respond to all these guys talking about Earl Spence and PEDs and Vita testing and all this other stuff and his nipples, and could you please address that?
All right, listen. I'm not gonna speak on the man's nipples, because the man been living with his body before he even met me. So how his nipples look, that's the way he was born. Now, like I said, I've been over his house several times, where they coming in and out and they drug testing him. At the end of the day, Earl works hard. The dude is a beast. He's a monster. It's no rocket science. You know what I mean? The man doesn't even take Tylenol. He doesn't even take medicine at all. He does not take medicine. I done seen this dude sick, and he'll just go to the sauna or go run. He does not take medicine at all. So, for everybody out here thinking that he's even assuming about steroids, no. You got to think about this. And think about, like I said, we warm up with 650 push-ups. Who do you know that warm up with 650 push-ups?
Let's extend that again. And you have witnessed him drug test. So Earl Spence has been drug tested, right?
Of course. Yeah, I've seen it with my own eyes.
Thank you.
He just worked harder than everybody else. Like I said, you don't know nobody in the game warming up with 650 push-ups. And I told her, and I made a video on Instagram, I said, the day he fight Thurman, we're going to take it up to 1,000, because I want to make sure he knocked Thurman out, not just stop him.
Damn. When he knocked out cold, though? Blu-ray, you want him to knock out cold?
Yeah, I want him out. I want him to put a pillow up on his head.
Damn. So I gotta go. So Black Horseman, I know you had a question, bro. You need to get in there.
Yeah, man. I just had one question. Shout out Blu-ray, man. This is Black Horse Promotions here, man. My question is it tough for Earl to keep making 147, and how much longer do you think he'll be able to maintain making weight at 147? When do you see him going up to 154?
Okay, see, and the one thing people got to understand is Earl does his own nutrition. A lot of people probably don't know that, but I know you've said it on several interviews. Now, I can do his nutrition because that's what I do, and because I help people lose weight all the time. But Earl, he does his own nutrition. He makes weight. Me and Derek don't have no responsibility behind it, and he can keep making 147 as long as he wants to. Now, me personally, you know, I think he should never get up because he gets up, he gets up in weight. You know, I think he should work out year round, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying? But he listens to his own body, but he can make 147 as long as he stay in shape to me.
With that being said, what you think Earl will look like with 7 more pounds of muscle at 154 consistently?
Oh, he'd be all right. Oh, he'd be fine. Trust me.
Okay, so Blu-ray, we got a question from Trap Media. He's asking, what is your diet like, and what are your thoughts on veganism?
Hold on, say it again.
Trap Media is in the chat room, and he wants to know what is your diet, and then what are your thoughts?
What is my diet like?
Yeah, and what are your thoughts on being a vegan? What are your thoughts on veganism?
I'm a vegan.
My diet is terrible. I'm not being honest with you. I'm blessed. I got good genetics, so I can eat whatever I want. I can eat ice cream every night and wake up with a 6-pack. So, everybody don't have the genetics that I have. So I'm just blessed. And as far as being a vegan, I can't do it. I've tried it before, but it just depends on your reasoning behind going vegan. So I'm not opposed to veganism, but I can't do it. I just, I've tried it before. You lose too much weight. You know what I mean? And for me to be able to keep my weight, because I'm a kind of small frame dude, is just too much. So I'm already small, so I'm not gonna be able to do it. But it's good. The only thing I would say is just make sure if you go vegan, you keep your vitamin D levels up, because people that go vegan, they kind of be low in vitamin D. So just keep, if you got to take a supplement or eat foods that focus on vitamin D, just make sure you do that.
Yeah, I'm a co-sign that, man. I've been a vegan for 16 years. I co-sign everything he's saying, man. I had to take vitamin D myself every day.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Van Exo2, man. I don't think I mentioned you. I missed you in the super chat. Shout out to you, Van Exo2, man. We appreciate you. Okay, I got a question for you, man. Before we let you go, so you working with Earl and you knowing his body and his type and all of that kind of stuff and being an athlete as well. If he was not a boxer, man, what pro sport do you think he would play at and be able to excel?
I think he could play. I think Earl will make a good safety.
I said that same damn thing, man. That motherfucker be a monster at safety. My fault.
Yeah. Earl be a good safety because he can move too. He can run. You might not think he can run though. He's not slow at all. He can run. That bastard can run.
Man, I'm sitting there like, man, I'm looking at him and I'm like, man, he'd be a fool at safety, man. Like he'd be a for real fool.
Yeah, he'll be a good safety. Yeah. With his attitude, the way he is, he make a bad safety.
Coming for all that contact. For all that contact.
Yeah, I love to see him at safety.
Oh, man, that's
I got one question too. Just to kind of sum things up, because I know a lot of these questions have circled around the same thing. Pretty much, he will dominate the welterweight division, brother of Blu-ray. This is the bottom line, SW. He'll dominate the welterweight division and every fighter there because of his durability, his stamina, and overall will to outlast every opponent in front of him. Would you say that's correct?
I totally agree.
And I agree as well. I got a question mark when it comes to Terrence Crawford. Just for the simple fact that I think he's a great fighter as well. I think he's an excellent fighter. It's not for me like jumping off of the ship with Earl, because I've always appreciated his hard work, man, and just his overall his humbleness in the ring. But you said you don't follow Terrence Crawford, right?
No, I know things about him. You know, I watch his fights and stuff like that. But when you say follow him, like I don't follow him, but I know all about Terrence Crawford.
Yes, sir. Appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, I watch his fights though. You know, I watch his fights.
What's your opinion of Terrence Crawford as a fighter?
I think he's real skilled. I like him. I think he's very skilled. Like, you know, the way he switches. What's that one dude he fought? The dude, I think it's with a P.
Postal.
Victor
Postal.
Yeah, Postal. Like, you know, how he just took away Postal's right hand. So the dude is very skilled. You know what I mean?
Yes,
then
sir.
he fought what's the dude from the DR or Cuban or something like that?
Diaz.
He fought
Felix Diaz.
And he just made him look, you know, and Billy Diaz is, you know, he ain't just the best skill, but he has decent skills. And you know, he just demolished him. So when you see people get in the ring with Terrence Crawford, you know, he take away, you know, he's kind of like Floyd to me, how Floyd would see your strength and take it away from you. I believe Terrence Crawford is the same way. But the thing about him, is once he fights Earl, is can he handle that pressure with somebody that you not gonna rattle him with a punch? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna punch him in the face and he gonna stay in your chest, and at the same time he gonna stay firing off with the power. You know, so Terrence Crawford, once he get in the ring with Earl, he's never been in the ring with somebody that strong, and that's why I think the determining factor is gonna be Earl's strength, his stamina, and just his mindset, just to beat anybody that gets in front of him. I think that's what's gonna make the big difference.
And one more question to fall in line with that. Do you feel like when you guys get to Terrence Crawford, if and when that fight is pronounced, do you feel like you would have to, not that you got to give it away, but do you feel like you have to prepare a special strength and conditioning for that fight, or will you just go to what you guys normally do?
Hell no. I would keep doing the same thing. Nah, you ain't got to do no special. He too little.
Yes, indeed.
Say it again, bro.
Bro, listen. Like what me and Earl been doing, we've been doing the same thing. Well, I take it back. The last fight when he fought Peterson, I put some stronger stuff on him. You know what I mean? Okay. I put some stronger stuff on him, but you know, but primarily we do the same thing, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, I still got some tricks up my sleeve, but I'm only gonna put them out if Earl need them, and I think I will only have to put them out if Earl went to 54. At 47, we just keep doing the same thing. If he goes up to 54, then you know he'll have to be a little bit stronger, and I'll just pull out some more tricks.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So let me say this, man, and wrapping up, Blu-Ray. First of all, man, thank you for coming on the platform, man. We really truly appreciate you, man. It's you know, we understand your connection with Black Fight Fan TV, man, and you know, on behalf of the LDBC, man, I want to roll out, you know, our platform and our support to you. Anytime you want to come on in here, man, you're more than welcome to come on in, man. You go to the top of the line, man. You know what I'm saying? Anytime, any messages you want to get out.
I told Black Fight, I messed his name up, Black Fight Fan, that I wanted to join the LDBC, man, and start me a channel, man. I told him I wanted to rock with the squad, man.
Hey, man.
Let's get to work.
And what I tell you, man? What I tell you already? You already in, homie. I told you already in. We just got to build your channel, man. We got to build your channel, man. Don't be putting me on Front Street in front of all these people, man. Come on, man.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's get to it, man. But so, you know, we'll talk off the cuff with that, man. And then once again, you know, we're gonna use, you know, continue to do what we're doing with regards to supporting the fighters that are out here doing the right things, man. And you guys fall definitely in that category, man. And we're doing the best we can with our resources and so on and so forth, man. So thank you, man.
I appreciate y'all, man. And I want to shout out to all y'all. And then, you know, because I've been watching 78 for a long time. So, you know, I ain't trying to exclude everybody else, but shout out to 78. I've been watching him for a long time, you know. So
Much
I kind
appreciated,
of
bro.
consider him a YouTube celebrity, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to 78 and then everybody else, you know what I mean? Real talk.
Much love. Appreciate it.
Yes, indeed. And tell the people before you get off one more time, man. Tell the people how they can follow you.
I'm Blu-Ray Fitness on Instagram, Blu-Ray with BLUERAY Fitness, you know. So I do want to fight, you know, I do want to train some more professional boxers, you know what I mean? Because I know that I got the recipe to help, and I know that y'all are about supporting the black fighters, you know. So you know, I do want to get, you know, like if I had to train some people that I would want. I know this gonna sound. I know y'all gonna sound crazy, but I love to train Tank. I love to train Tank. I love to train Adonis Stevenson. I would love to train both the Charlos. I don't think there's nobody at 40 I really want to train.
Adrian Broner?
40 now.
Negative. Negative.
I don't think he's serious enough. So, you know what I mean? I wouldn't even, you know.
Oh, man, you just had to slap him in the back of the head a couple times, man.
With a certain attitude. And to me, you know, he ain't hungry right now. If he get hungry, yeah, but I don't think he's hungry yet.
Yeah, man, stay away from there. Hey, we finna line it up, man. We go get that page going, get that channel going, man, get everything together. Matter of fact, I got the perfect person that you can work with to get your channel. He probably listening. Famous As Ladies. Famous As Ladies. That's your guy. We gonna hook that meeting up, and we gonna get y'all started on your stuff, man.
Yes, indeed. So shout out to you, man, Blu-ray. We're gonna definitely you're gonna see the numbers increase on your Instagram. I guarantee you people listening will be following you. And then also, just to be clear, if somebody wants to hit you up, maybe they're not a professional athlete, but they want to hit you up to get a workout done or something to that degree. You're stationed out of Dallas, Texas, if I'm not mistaken, but can they call you from anywhere and you can send them out a workout?
Yeah. It's gonna cost them a little, might cost them a lot, but it's gonna cost them for sure.
What's understood needs no explanation. So appreciate you, family, man. Salute to you, man.
And I always say that because a lot of people they think they should be trying to ask me for information. I heard you train Earl Smith. Like, that don't move me just because you heard I do train Earl Smith. So, you know what I mean? Then they be trying to get little tips on the side. Which I ain't no fool now. I'm 36 years old now. He's gonna have to pay for it.
Yes, indeed. That man 10 toes down.
Yes, sir.
Okay, family, we appreciate you, man, and we'll be talking to you real soon, man.
I appreciate y'all, man.
All right, bro.
All right.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Black Fight Fan TV, man, for our special guest. Hey, man, Blu-ray. That's what it is, man. That is definitely dope. We didn't get a chance to jump into this, you know what I mean, because we just had to kind of get into it and get going. But we want to know in the chat room, man. Let us know where y'all from, man. You know what I mean? Drop your city, state, you know what I mean? Your area code, your country, wherever it is you are, man. And we'll shout you out as we roll through. Hey, man. So listen, man, I want to talk about just real quick, man, the reviews of what went on over the weekend, man, with the Broner and Vargas card. I know we've all talked about it. We've all done our respective videos, but I want to know what you guys think about the entire card. Miami 305. I see you. What's going on, Vermont? I'm gonna start with you, 78 Sports TV, man. How do you feel about what went on this weekend?
Man, it was an excellent card, man. I was impressed. You know, I was proud of the PBC and Showtime. I was proud of the fighters for what they, you know, the show that they put on. I thought Tank Davis looked phenomenal. You know what I mean? I thought he was going to be I thought he was going to knock the dude out, but I thought it would be a tougher fight. You know, but Tank played 0 games. He was out there on a mission, and he was on that stage. He had to step up, show people he was serious about his career. He did that, so I was proud of Tank. Jamal Charlo, same thing. You know, Charlo came out there, and you know, and I thought Centeno would do better. I thought he would. The first round went how I thought it would go, but I thought Centeno would probably be able to keep that up for maybe about 6 or 7 rounds. And Charlo will probably stop him late, catch up to him. But Centeno got a little brave, got happy. You know, he thought he seen something. He thought he seen something he can exploit, and then he woke up. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. So it's a wrap for what happened with Santino. But it's Crowder, Charlo. Then AB, you know, AB started off slow. It was the same old stuff at first, like, you know, here we go again. Broner not letting his hands go. The announcers, everybody saying it. Why didn't he let his hands go? Middle rounds, I thought AB started picking it up and letting his hands go. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Jesse Vargas definitely got tired. He slowed down his pace for sure and started leaning in, standing in front of AB. AB started unleashing combination punches and stuff like that. And I think AB did excellent in the second half of the fight. But had he done that 2 rounds earlier, he could have won the fight. You know, wouldn't nobody been complaining. He would have won. But this is the story where every AB fight, it's like shoulda, coulda, woulda, you know, every time. So I agreed that the fight was a draw. I scored it. I thought it was a draw. You know what I mean? Thought it was a good fight. And I'll watch it again, you know what I'm saying? You know, I thought Kevin Cunningham definitely got them dudes in shape, some serious shape, because AB was getting destroyed in the body early in the fight, and he didn't fade at all. He actually came on stronger, so he had to be in good shape to take all them body punches and come back strong like that. So it was a good card. I was impressed, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Black Fight Fan TV. I got a question for you, man. So, in your opinion, what do you think is next for Adrian Broner and Jesse Vargas?
Adrian Broner, I mean, Adrian Broner gonna be Adrian Broner. He gonna get a fight. Somebody, one of these guys is gonna pick him. I mean, he Mexican food. You know, American trying to make him Pakistani food. You know, these guys, they see him. He's a black guy, got a lot of following. He's real popular. He's very entertaining. Gonna put on a minstrel show. He gonna get up there and clown and coon for him. You know, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? It makes sense. You know, that's why you got all these guys from other ethnicities reaching out to him. So he'll get a payday. Jesse Vargas, you know, he'll get a payday. You know, his people gonna follow him. AB just really helped him out by disrespecting him like that on that stage. So his people gonna follow him even more. I mean, neither one of these guys lost nothing in this fight. You know, they just got paid. You know, and I think you know, that's a problem with round 12. That's why, you know, I was kind of disappointed in both Jesse Vargas and Adrian Broner because neither one of them took the risk to take over their fight and command the fight. You know, yeah, I mean, neither one of them said, "Okay, I'm going to jump out here and make the proclamation that I am the dominant and the better fighter in this fight." And so they lived to fight another day. They both took the easy way out. You know, like Jesse Vargas, that's my guy. But you know, I feel like they took the easy way out in round 12. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. So
Yes, indeed. And while I got you, Black Fight Fan, before you go on mute, will we see Charlo and Danny Jacobs in 2018?
absolutely. Danny Jacobs won't Jamal Charlo Nix. I don't even think Eddie Hearn could stop that fight. I don't know if Danny Jacobs saw my video or he was very irate today. Even the mention of Jamal Charlo, you could, and Danny Jacobs is not he's not a easy person to provoke. He's not an easy person to make upset and visibly upset. He's visibly upset with Jamal Charlo. He's visibly angered by people not believing in him and people downplaying him and the whole situation, you know, and I love it. And Jamal Charlo, you know, he built for that type of stuff. You know, the Charlos period, they built for that type of stuff. They always ready for war and getting active, and so it's gonna be, man. And the fans are alive. You know, that's something that Danny Jacobs have been missing. The fans are alive for it. You know, Charlo, he always get the fans up because he's a very polarizing, energetic character. You know, so I think Danny Jacobs is enjoying all that, man. That's what you get when you get two top shelf black fighters fighting each other the atmosphere energized. Like when 78 always talking about Terrence Crawford and AB will be a great fight. I mean, that's just what we gonna do, you know. And so yeah, we definitely gonna see that fight. We might see that fight this year, you know. I mean, excuse me. I mean, this by the end of this summer, you know, it's very possible, you know.
Yes, indeed. And for the record, man, I think it was the you know, in the video you mentioned his silk shirt and his S curl, man. He ain't like that shit. He ain't like that shit one bit. I'm talking about he ain't like that shit one bit. Coach, question for you. So, Coach, we saw Tank Davis. We saw what he brought to the table. You think it's time for him to go ahead and level up at the 130-pound division?
Yeah, man. I think Tank. Actually, what I saw, I think Tank ready, man. I just think people, and I think even Tank Davis himself is probably, you know, shorting himself. I think Tank got the heart to do it, you know, definitely. And if he go in there and if he, you know, get that type of spirit that he had when, you know, he dealing with other stuff, I think Tank Davis can go in there and he can possibly, you know, make it a fight with Lomachenko. And I think he'd be competitive, you know. He would just have to know how to deal with Lomo's angles. And that's the only thing that people have a problem with Lomo is the angles. And some people, you know, when they get turned around and when he turn them around, you know, they get frustrated. But I think Tank can actually figure stuff out. He's not a dumb fighter. He may say stupid stuff, but actually in the ring, he's fairly intelligent, you know, and I give him credit for that. And he knows, you know, how to throw his power shots. He knows where to place his jabs. I mean, and with him being such a short opponent, you know, he does well, man. I mean, you know, I don't know. I just think that, you know, when he was training with Broner and people were worried, like, man, he training with Broner, man. That's going to take his focus off. But, you know, he not Adrian Broner, man. Tank can deal with a whole lot of shit and still come out there and do his job. I mean, he built like that, man. See, Broner can't do that, man. Broner can't do a whole lot of stuff and then go out there and you know, you put pressure on him to win, Broner going to crumble. But, you know, Tank Davis, I think if they put the pressure on him, I think Tank will rise to the occasion. I think he'll do it. And I think he's got the skill set to do it. It's just, do he have the confidence to believe that he got the skill set to do it?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. SW, one quick question for you, sir. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I want your thoughts on Keith Thurman vacating the WBC title.
My thoughts, he made a great move if he just wanted to get out the way for a second and not have too much attention. Now, a little bit of that attention reflects on Danny and Sean, which everybody already know they scared, man. You don't have to run down a long list of resume of why these guys are cowards or they participate in scared business. You know, it's right there in front of your face. It don't got to be riddled to you. These guys are terrified of Errol Spence Jr., but they got all the smoke in the world for Keith Thurman. And they'll call Keith Thurman cowards. They'll talk about his weight. They'll do everything. But like as the brother Blu-Ray said, but mention Errol Spence Jr.'s name. So what does that say about their credibility? So as you see two wounded dogs fight for a bone in the yard to try to claim king, to act like they're tough. When they capture the belt, or if Danny gets it back, or Sean Porter gets a hold of it, neither one of them are going to fight Spence. He would damn near have to go down the WBC side of things, you know, fight the number one contender and try to do his best to force that fight. That's the only way he's going to get that strap. And it's hard. It is so hard for, you know, a brother trying to become undisputed in a division where you got guys that are accustomed. They have defenders out here, all the force fields in the world to keep you away with nothing but scared business. And that's the type of party that's getting ready to start from the vacation of Keith Thurman's 147 WBC belt.
Yes, indeed. So before we get out of here, man, I know we've been really neglectful of you guys, man. So I just posted the new call-in line there in the chat. It is 513-899-6976, man. 513-899-6976, man. Go ahead and call in, man. You want to chop it up with the LDBC on the real quick side, man. You're more than welcome to come on in, man. I just really wanted to touch on that question real quick about Errol Spence that we talked about earlier, man, that came from the bill. He asked if Errol Spence needed to do more with regard to his actual training, or not training, I'm sorry, with regard to doing more to make himself more marketable, man. I think that Errol Spence is fine just the way that he is, man. And brothers, you can chime in on that. I think Errol Spence is fine the way he is, man. I think for you guys, if you're not really paying attention, there's a dynamic shift in the sport of boxing, man. Like there is a dynamic shift in the sport of boxing, and the sport of boxing, man, is returning to, I don't know, returning to its prominence, man. I think it's returning to its prominence, and with the backing of the fans, I think we are in the position to shape it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, 78. You have something to say?
Oh no, I was just getting off you, but no, I don't think Earl needs to do anything. Let me know if my mic start messing up, man. But I don't think Earl needs to do anything to change his, or increase his popularity. He don't need to change his behavior at all. What he doing right now has already put fear into an entire division. We don't need him running around, clowning or, selling wolf tickets and stuff like that. Just do what he's doing. You know what I mean? I think him being himself has taken him this far. The fact that we sitting here talking about him on a day where it's been so much boxing news, we're talking about Earl Spence Jr. So, why would he have to change anything?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, so we have a caller. We have our caller coming in. I'm going to bring him in. 806, you on the line. Can you hear us?
What's good, Junior the Truth? This is Carl Burrell.
Carl Burrell, what's going on, family? How you, bro?
Not much, man. Just much love to you and the entire LDBC. 7 Day Sports TV, Black Fight fan. All you.
What's up, homie?
What's good, homie? How you feeling, man? I'm down here in A-Town in Amarillo, West Texas. Shout out to that North Texas, baby.
Already. That's what's up, homie.
I'm up there for that Errol Spence fight. Can't wait to meet you, big homie. You know what I'm saying? I want to say a shout out to Errol Spence, the entire LDBC. And I'm so proud of Deontay Wilder and Al Heyman bossing up on Eddie Hearn and bossing up on Anthony Joshua and showing them boys like don't bring no knives, no gunfights. You messing with grown men here. Don't try that. Grown men here. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait for Deontay to knock AJ head off and become undisputed like he's supposed to be. And the march is on the 51-0. But I want to say shout out to 7 Day Sports TV, the first channel that I follow in the LDBC. Much respect to you, big homie. Listen to all your videos and a lot of inspiration that you give out, on your videos. And I appreciate that. And I want to keep telling the whole LDBC, all you brothers in the LDBC, Coach, Santee, all y'all brothers, man. Black Fight fan, all y'all brothers, man. Keep doing it, man. Y'all motivating me. Keep on pushing and to strive for greater heights. I want you brothers to do the same.
Much love, Carl.
Yes, indeed, bro. We appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Hey, Carl, you still there?
Nah, we took him off. My fault, man.
No, that's okay. I think Carl, I don't know if he is. He might be trying. I thought I seen him saying he gonna start a channel. So yes. If he is, y'all look out for Carl Burrell. Everybody know who Carl Burrell is, and he a LDBC OG, man. Everybody know him. So if he get a channel, man, y'all support him, man.
For sure, for sure.
We got 402. 402, you on the line? Can you hear us, family? 402.
Yeah, man. Much love, man. Hey, I appreciate all the hard work that you guys put in, man. And my man 78 went live earlier today, man. I just thought that was super cool, man. And some of the things, man, one thing in particular he said, man, just was inspirational. So I want to thank him and you guys all, for that. And I understand that, there's times that we go on for different fighters, might have different perspectives, might disagree, might, get offended, might be ready to be like, hey, man, and but it's nothing but love, you know what I'm saying? As my man say, that's the bottom line. And, it's our appreciation for these young men, a lot of them minorities, fighting their way up from the bottom up, trying to provide for not only themselves, but their parents and their future generations, a lot of times, man, there can be serious damage and repercussions from some of that, man. I seen a video earlier, I think yesterday or whatever, but it had Leon Spinks and Floyd Mayweather in it, and
the contrast and the way that them guys are being able to be perceived and appreciated, you know, is drastic. And, you know, but we all on the same team. We all, you know, fighting to go upstream like the salmon. But anyway, the reason I really wanted to call, and I appreciate y'all letting me do that, man. I get to rambling, but I'm trying to join y'all, man. And much love to my man, Blood Boxing, you know, and others that, you know, didn't get in there today. But anyway, I wanted to say, because I know you guys is all going to support the Errol Spence fight, and nobody thinks that he's going to lose this fight, right? But there might be 1 or 2 or 10. I don't know how many people think Hearn could beat Crawford. So I just want to know, are you guys going to, you know, have some representation there, getting some up close and personal, you know, interviews and perspectives from those guys, man. And I just wanted to say thank y'all, man. I had to call in. And the one thing, man, that always scared me when I was about to call in is I was like, I don't want to stop listening to the show, though. So thank y'all, man. Keep doing this, man, because this is my favorite show on YouTube. And when you guys say goodnight, I'll be like, man, now whose video I got to go watch, man? Because somebody got me hyped and ready to run a marathon tonight, you know, out there like Floyd Mayweather, man. So keep doing what y'all do, man. Keep the Dukes up, and appreciate it. Much love. Thanks. Bye.
Much love, brother. Much appreciated.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. To his question, of course, we should be hella deep in Earl Spence fight. I mean,
We'll
we
have
should
somebody at the Crawford fight too.
Yeah, and I believe Town B is that Town or some more people gonna be there at 7-8 at
Yeah,
Crawford?
yeah, we're trying to get Town up in there.
Yeah, Town will be there. He definitely be there. I think somebody else might be there too. So, yeah.
Yes, indeed. Now, callers, when we bring you on, man, we gonna let you cook for 2 minutes, man, and then we're gonna keep it pushing because there's a lot of y'all falling in. So right now we're gonna go to 845. 845. What's going on, family?
Hey, shit, you finally got the goddamn switchboard figured out?
Man, I'm calling here talking that shit, man. What's going on, baby? How you feeling?
Is that Charles D? Is that Charles D from Brooklyn? From New York?
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to see if the shit ain't giving you fits, but that fucking shit with her 78 said that shit best, man. Heyman cut this nigga out smooth out the deal.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga Hearn is scared to death because AJ already on fucking IG talking about let's go, like he ready to go. Hearn don't want that smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, 50 million, that'll change your life. You feel me?
Goddamn right. That's like fuck Hearn. I'm fighting in Vegas, Jersey. I'm fighting somewhere, but Hearn ain't gonna stop that bag.
Mm-hmm. Now let me ask you this, man. Before you go, you still got that crowbar ready for Eddie Hearn?
That shit right on the front seat of the car, brother.
Ain't gonna tell him. You'll get him.
Bang that nigga right.
Hey, that whole walk. Hey, Charles, that whole walk around New York now, though, homie. You gonna have to put that work in. That hoe out there right now.
Got to, man. You gotta go find him.
I'm in the gym curling, nigga. I'm a Mark McGuire the shit out that nigga kneecap.
All right, family, man. We appreciate you calling in,
that
family.
That nigga Eddie Hearn gonna walk with a limp.
Damn. All right.
Hey,
all right,
hey,
Charles.
Junior.
You're making it hot, man. We gotta go, Charles.
Hey, Junior.
Yeah.
All right, my brother.
Let me say something to the brothers because I got to run. My uncle just stopped by.
Okay.
So look, hey, much love to everybody in the chat, man. I gotta get out here a little early tonight, but I'll do a stream in the morning, man. We can finish chopping it up. But I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole LDBC. Shout out to the brother Black Fight Fan for linking us constantly, putting in work for the LDBC. Salute to the family. I'm up out of here, y'all.
Yes, indeed.
All right, homie.
That's the uncle
All right,
with the customer. I'll take some of that.
Yes, indeed. 405, can you hear me? 405, you on? Can you hear me? Right.
Yes.
Oh, dang.
Is that OKC in the building?
Yeah, it's OKC in the house, man.
Already, homie, what's going down?
Well, shit, man, I just had to call. I'm staying in Dallas, Texas right now, man. I'm calling out the cliff right now, man. But I'm from the OKC, man.
That's what's up, man. I got my
big up respect to Black Fight Fan and 78 and all the other crew for line, man. I listen to y'all almost every day. I get up, man. I'm waiting for y'all shows to come on, man. And shit, you know, I'm a big Earl Spence fan too, man. I'm looking to be forward, try to be down there at that fight here coming soon. And shit, I feel like he gonna run through everything at 147. Especially Terrence Crawford, like you said, Black Fight Fan gonna look like he got hit by a truck, man. It's gonna look
Hey, man, shout out to Midwest City and the east side of Oklahoma City, man. My homies out there in Midwest City too, man. Shout out to Oklahoma, man.
I live at Parker State, man, out there on the east side.
Already, man.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We appreciate you calling in, family.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate y'all, man. LDBC for life.
Yes, indeed. So we got a couple more in here, man. We're gonna keep on. My thing ain't cooperating now. I can't have them calling in talking shit about my setup, man. 757. Can you hear me?
757. What's going on? This is Sunny Justice Bay. Shout out to the whole LDBC. I'm a big 7/8 fan. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to all you guys. I love everything y'all do. But real quick, one thing that Blu-Ray said that kind of resonated with me was the fact that you can hear the punches that he throw through the TV, like more than like you watch other boxers, you hear it, but it's not the same. It's not the same impact that you can feel it. And like when you look at Triple G broke Kell Brook's face. Earl did the same thing, so that tells me your boy Earl, he got the strength of a middleweight almost. Mm-hmm. So I don't even know, like Terrence Crawford, like that's a whole different beast. Like I think Terrence Crawford has never faced anybody with this type of power. So
Triple G ain't even that skilled.
I'd agree, homie. Well, I gotta say this, man. Bud is strong as hell. Terrence Bud Crawford is an animal. You understand what I'm saying? I've been running them hard. But that hoe is great. Bud Crawford ain't just no regular fighter. Now we gotta keep this all the way trill. You know, this dude really is for real. And Earl Spence have said this out of his own mouth. Terrence Crawford is pound for pound #1 fighter right now, bro. He's the #1. He's a pound for pound #1 fighter right now. So we can't really. It's not like he gonna be fighting just some weirdo coming up from 140. This is the guy, man. This is a guy. You know, I want y'all to know that, man. I don't want us to get sidetracked and winding down on Bud, because we got to give him his respect on who he is. We got to put some respect on his name.
No doubt. I like Bud, man. Bud, like, to me, technically wise, he's superior as far as a lot of the welterweights out there already. But like when I hear him his punches, it don't sound the same as Earl's joints. I'm just saying.
But then you gotta understand. But then you gotta understand too, Bud not really. He ain't really like a one-punch knockout guy, man. He's a guy that's gonna accumulate, man. And he's one of those guys. He's gonna try to break you down as the course of the fight happen. You know, he's gonna try to pick spots, man, where he knows, because Bud is real good at figuring out, man, you know, where he can catch you at. You know, he's real good at that.
Right.
And then that's what he'll try to do, you know. He'll try to systematically break you down throughout the duration of the fight. And then when you start dropping those hands, that's when Bud started going up top to try to get you up out of there.
Yes, indeed. Okay, caller, man. We appreciate you calling. Go ahead.
Thanks for taking the call. First time caller.
Yes, sir.
Hey, appreciate you, homie, man. Appreciate you calling in for real, homie. Appreciate that.
Hey.
Tell me, man. Thank you, sir.
Indeed. Okay, 240. Can you hear us?
Yeah. What's good?
Man, you got it, family. How you?
I'm good, man. This is Mike Biggs boxing. What it do?
What's up, Mike Biggs? What's going on, baby?
What's going down, Mike Biggs? What's up, homie?
Long time listener. I'm a long time listener, man. I love the LDBC, man. Famous in the building. I listen to all you guys, man. You guys inspire me to start my own thing and shit. So
Nah, so y'all mad love.
Yeah, I was watching one of your videos the other night, man. I was watching that appreciation video that you was shouting everybody. You ain't shout Black Fight Fan out though, but it's all love, homie.
My bad, man. My bad. But I'm gonna give all y'all love, man, sooner or later, man. I appreciate it, man. Y'all setting the precedent for everybody, man. I appreciate it, though, for real. But I just want to.
Hey, man, but keep working though, Mike, man. You got a good voice, man. You got a good voice, man, and you got a good attitude, man. You can put out some great content, man. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. I see you, homie.
Yes,
for real. Don't stop, man. Don't stop putting out content.
And don't worry about views, man. The views gonna get there. If you just keep speaking from, if you're speaking from the dome and speaking from the heart, man, people will pick up on that, and they'll follow you, man.
All right.
That's what they'll do.
All right, cool, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for taking my call, man.
Yes,
I'll let y'all
indeed.
get back to doing what y'all do, man.
Yes, indeed. And Mike, this is
and keep volunteering at them kids' school, man. That's a good look, man.
Keep on volunteering with the babies. That's exactly what I was about to say, man. Keep volunteering with the babies, man, and don't look at the numbers. Don't look at the numbers.
All right, good looking out, y'all.
Yes,
all right,
indeed,
Junior.
family. All right, bro.
Peace.
So we got we working this thing, man. We working this thing. 954. You on, man? Can you hear us?
Hello, Mike. Coming from the UK supporting.
What's
Did y'all see that bullshit Eddie Hearn talking about where the fuck the money's coming from?
Yeah,
I ain't listening.
yeah, we heard it.
So I'm sure y'all talked about it.
We talked about it, man. That hoe full of garbage, man. Forget Eddie Hearn. That hoe's reaching, man. He's struggling. He's struggling.
It's the last stand, man. What are your thoughts on it, bro?
I mean, I'm sure after that there's gonna be plenty more excuses, bro. None of them don't want this fight. I don't think Anthony Joshua want to fight either.
I think that 50
He's a
million.
big boy, man.
And let's clear. Wait a minute. Let's clear that up. That hoe want that 50 million.
Want that 50 million, man.
That hoe. The only thing that Anthony Joshua will jump off the top will parachute out the Empire State Building and let Deontay Wilder knock him out. If they tell him to go on the road for 2 weeks for PR, he'll do it. The only thing that's in the way right now is Eddie Hearn.
That's it. And he gonna figure a way around that, man.
Eddie Hearn snorting cocaine, man. It's a big thing, man. It's probably what he doing now, man. That dude, him and Oscar, they got a couple of lines of coke and they snorting that up, man. That's what they doing.
Put the kitchen tools up. Go ahead, call it up.
Why you put the cocaine jacket on the man?
I mean, that 50 million, Joshua's probably gonna get maybe 20 million out of that. So that's what Eddie Hearn's worried about.
Nah. If Deontay Wilder paid Joshua, that's the whole play. The whole play is divide and conquer.
Yeah,
I mean, that's Joshua money. If Deontay Wilder is promoting the event, Eddie Hearn get a flat fee. And the way Joshua got it looking, he probably got a pretty good contract. Eddie Hearn, if he don't do no work, he probably don't get no whole lot of money. So
yeah. Okay, call it up, man. We appreciate you calling in, family.
Yeah, man, I support y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, indeed. We appreciate you, man.
All right, bro.
Yes, sir. All right, we're gonna keep this thing. We're gonna keep my computer giving me a little bit of lag. There we go. We're gonna keep on rocking though. 773, you on? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you. How you doing this evening, gentlemen?
I'm blessed, sir. How are you?
What's up, brother?
I'm good. Hey, I just wanted to call in, man, and let y'all know I really appreciate you guys. I'm probably older than everybody in the LDBC, but when I listen to y'all every day, I feel like y'all my boys because of your mindset, the love y'all got for each other, and your blackness, man. I really appreciate it. And
you don't just feel like that. We are your homies. It ain't just the feeling, brother. We are your homies, man. For real.
Yeah,
we are the homies.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I got something for you. I'm big on Earl Spence. I like his skill set, and I really like the type of man he is. And because I'm just old school, I like that young man's character. And I want to ask you, Black Fight fans, since you're close to him. I peeped something Earl did against Peterson in round 7, and I just loved it. And only other person who peeped it that I at least heard speak on it was for 9. And I saw Spence switch orthodox and shoot a jab to Peterson's head, and then he went right back. And we talking this, what he can't do and all this stuff. That boy to me is off the chain. And he can do whatever he want to do, in my opinion. But can you speak on him switching to orthodox? I think he got more in his arsenal than he's shown.
He got a whole lot more in his arsenal. That's what I've been trying to tell a lot of these guys that keep saying that Terrence Crawford. I mean, I'm not gonna really speak on it because I don't want to disrespect nobody, but you got a lot of these guys have only seen the very minuscule part of Earl Spence, and I don't know how I can't remember if I'm thinking about him right. I think one of the homies from another gym told me that Earl Spence can actually fight. You know, the other way. He really is like right-handed or something. He like a trained southpaw. Yeah. He like not just ambidextrous. I think he started out kind of like, I can't remember how they was explaining it to me, man. But Earl can fight with the right. Earl is very well versed. He's a very fundamentally sound boxer, and I keep trying to tell you guys that. Because a lot of these guys, they say, you know, they talk about the head movement and all that type of stuff. But, you know, and I think Jeff brought this up, I don't know, but I used to say this a lot too, but look at Earl Spence's face at the end of every fight. You ain't never seen Earl Spence lumped up. Never. The dude is very...
Hell no.
The dude is skilled, man. The dude is
that happened. And the difference between Earl, if you don't mind me interjecting and you tell me if I'm wrong. When other fellas, this is what he did to Kell Brook. When most fighters are under assault, Earl is very aware. And he put you under assault. And eventually his assault outlasts your shit. He was getting touched up a little by Brook, but he didn't shell up. He fought back, and eventually Brooks got tired trying to play bully ball with Spence. And Spence beat that nigga down. That's the way I saw it.
Exactly.
And last point, and I'm going to let somebody else talk because I'm getting geeked to finally be heard. I love the phone call. But tell me what you think about this. I think we saw a sneak preview of what Spence and Crawford will look like, only with better skill set from both fighters. And that was Laura and Hearn. With Hearn being Spence, with only not as sharp as Spence, and you know who Laura was.
Hey, I don't mean to cut you off, homie, but stay on the line. But did y'all hear? And Famous text me this. I didn't bring this up. Did y'all hear that the WBA ordered a rematch between Laura and Hearn?
Nah, I ain't heard that.
That's what he texted me. I think that they ordering them to have a rematch.
Yeah, I ain't heard that.
I ain't heard that.
Yeah, I ain't heard that at all. But all right, caller, man. Thank you for calling in, man. We really, truly appreciate it, family.
No problem, gentlemen. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, indeed.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Shout out to Greg Simpson, man. I appreciate you, man. I don't want to, I can't get all in the tooting my horn, man, but I appreciate that, family. I really, truly do.
Hey, see, I think, though, when you start talking about Spence and Terrence Crawford, they both got their strong points. Like, I think Terrence Crawford, he can make adjustments faster. But I think when Errol Spence make his adjustments, when he finally figure you out, then Errol Spence, he don't just finish you, man, but he do it in devastating fashion, man. Like, he was kind of, Bundu, he a tricky dude, man. And I kept telling people, man, don't think Bundu just because he was 39 or 40 when he fought Spence that he ain't tricky. He a tricky guy, man. And, when Errol figured him out, man, Errol laid that dude out. I'm talking about, man, Bundu ain't never been laid out, man. Errol Spence made an adjustment, laid this dude halfway out the ring, and, Bundu looked like he was dead, man. And Keith Thurman, people say, well, Thurman, he'll better boxing than Errol. No. So you look at the fight, Keith Thurman went into survival mode and just tried to box the guy from a range, man. Errol Spence made the adjustment, man. He shut down all the Bundu tools, and then he just went in, man. And I'm talking about he destroyed Bundu.
Coach, I'm trying to cut you off, Coach, but we got to get through these calls, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, man. Yeah,
you're right, Coach. You're right.
706, you in, man. Can you hear us?
Yeah, man. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. What's going on, family?
That's Muddy D-Lo 404.
D-Lo, what's up, bro?
I know. What's up now? Hey, man, I just want to say I appreciate what y'all guys doing. I want y'all to keep doing it. I'm gonna keep supporting it. I try to get everybody I know that's in the boxing to support you guys. Cause you know what I'm saying. End of the day, somebody got to get out there and support those guys that really want to fight, man. And keep their foot on the back of the neck of those cats that don't want to fight. They're just out there, holding a position.
Hey, D-Lo 404. Where you from? West side of Atlanta?
Man, I'm born in Atlanta. I'm from Georgia, but I live in South Carolina now, man. I know I'm country.
Oh man, what part of South Carolina you in, man? You ain't that far from me, man.
I'm up by Greenville.
Oh man, okay, man. I'm probably about an hour away from your spot, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm from Rock Hill, man.
That I want to talk about that AJ and Wilder situation. Man, AJ terrified of Wilder. But I think that $50 million gonna make him face his fear.
That's gonna give him some courage.
He's gonna fight.
He's gonna have to get Eddie Hearn out of the way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And don't sleep. He's gonna end up fighting Eddie. He'd fight Eddie Hearn to get to that $50 million.
Oh man, that's gonna be hilarious, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'll tell you, man. Hey, I've been arguing. I try not to do it, man, but I'm addicted to it. I try not to argue with them doggone AJ protectors. But man, hey, they be saying some outlandish stuff, man. I can't just let it ride.
Mm-hmm.
Them hoes sweating bullets now because they know that can cause a rift. They know that can cause a problem. They know that.
Mm-hmm. Won't be long. I appreciate you calling in.
They talking 50 million pounds, man. You know that's what they said.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We appreciate you calling in, D-Lo.
Say what now?
I said we appreciate you calling in, family.
Oh yeah, man. I appreciate y'all having me. I appreciate the time, man. And like I said, I appreciate what you guys doing, man. And I hope y'all keep doing it. And you know what I'm saying. And we all gonna keep supporting it. I'm in the comment section right now, but might give me a channel one day.
Yes, indeed, man. We're gonna be looking for you, family. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
In a minute. Okay, we're going over to 786. 786, you on live, man.
What's happening, family? This your boy Robert Stewart finally getting in this.
Man, Roster, man, don't call here talk about no Terrence Crawford. You.
Hey, hold on. Let's jump right into it, goddamn.
Oh man.
Hey, let's go. Bud,
let's go.
Let's go. You already know. Bud, man, I got Bud over Spence, bro. Bud is my favorite fighter in boxing today.
Well, look, I'm not gonna argue with you. I told you 500. You say you got 500 with 500. 500. I know you good for it. 500. 500.
Oh yeah, you know I'm good for. Hey, bro, you got my address. Goddamn it.
Yeah, we 500 with 500 straight up and down, homie. There ain't no game. Ain't no game. Earl Spence gonna beat the hell out of Terrence Crawford. You know I ain't lying.
Yeah, man. I can't wait for that fight to happen, bro. I'm gonna definitely try to be in the building. But
I wonder where they gonna have that fight at. I wonder if they gonna have it in Dallas or in. I don't want that fight to be in Las Vegas. That fight needs to be down our way somewhere. It don't need to be. It don't need to be in New York. It don't need to be in California. Vegas. It needs to be in Texas or something like that.
Man, wherever if it's Texas, if it's in Texas, if it's in New York, I'm trying to be there.
I hope they start. They gonna try to start an Atlanta series up. They gonna try to start some Atlanta stuff going.
You need to start that. Yes, sir. We appreciate you calling in, Rod.
Yeah, man. Hey, I want to say something right quick though with KO. Hey, man, y'all gotta stop bashing the boy Keith Thurman, man. For real. Hey, yeah, I'm out.
Man, that's your homeboy, other man. Hey, look, I ain't gonna be satisfied to Keith Thurman jump in the ocean, homie.
Until he fights somebody.
Let him cook. Go ahead, Colin.
Hey, I like Keith Thurman, bro. I like Keith Thurman, but he kind of turned me, off a little bit when he started saying, "Oh, Earl, I see Earl more hungrier," and all that type of talk. You feel me, man? Before all that talk, there, man. And around the time when he was fighting Porter and Garcia, before all this other sideways talk, man, I had Thurman beating Spence too, bro. I mean, he too.
Why he don't fight Sean Porter, homie? Why he? Now see, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This man is Keith Thurman homeboy. See, they from Florida, so that's why he's saying it. Now, why he?
And one thing, just because I think a fighter gonna beat a certain fighter, don't mean I'm a fanboy. You feel me? I think it's
no, you ain't nobody calling you no fanboy, homie.
Thurman changed.
Hey, now let me ask you this. Well, why he don't want to fight Sean Porter no more? Why he don't want to fight him?
Man, I don't know what that boy doing, man. Keith,
How you gonna explain this?
Keith done got pussy whooped. He done got pussy whooped.
Yeah. Yep. You know what? I was just about to say that.
So let me say this, Rob. How you gonna tell us
us
Malone and you saying the same thing we saying? You saying the exact same thing we saying?
I'm saying, no. But this what I'm saying. Check this out.
Let him talk, Jake. Let him talk.
Let him get healthy. Let him get back. Let us see that spark that he used to have. You know what I'm saying? Give him a fight or two. I think he might get it back. You know what I'm saying?
Rob, you played ball, right? You played ball.
Yeah.
Keith Thurman got.
You know you don't get that back, homie. You know that don't come back, bro. You know once you lose it, it's gone, man. You know that man ain't gonna get that back, bro.
Blu-ray. That's one question I wanted y'all to ask Blu-ray, because Blu-ray say he'll bump them push-ups to 1,000 for Keith, so you make sure he knock Keith out. Know what I'm saying? But didn't Keith already handle a workout warrior and a way more relentless fighter in Showtime Sean Porter?
More relentless.
He's not more relentless than Errol Spence. He not more relentless than Errol Spence.
Man, Sean Porter ain't on Earl Spence level, bro.
Hey, Rob, I love you
Sean
like
Porter,
man. I love
Sean
you like
Porter is a guy. Sean Porter is a football player in the boxing ring, man. And then Keith Thurman, man. See, Keith.
I love y'all guys, man. I appreciate what y'all do, and I'm gonna keep riding for y'all.
We got love back, homie. We got love back for you, homie.
Family.
That's my man. That's my bro right there, Rob Stewart. That's my brother for real, man.
Solid, man. He's solid. We going over to 662, man. 662. Can you hear us? You in the building?
Yeah, I got you.
What's going on, family?
What's up? This is Mr. Mont from Mobile, Alabama.
Hey, what's going down, homie?
What's up, man?
Well, my homies calling in here thick. I got Rob Stewart and Mr. Mont in the house today.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Munt's supposed to be. You at work though, man. You ain't supposed to be calling in this line. You working now?
Let him cook me, and if he at work,
yeah, man, you gonna get fired, man.
Nah, he ain't gonna get fired. He OG at the job. He wasn't.
I'm calling him in that damn office. Hey, come here.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to speak on something that Blu-ray said about Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. The fact that you can't change Earl Spence's mind by hitting it.
Oh yeah. Nah.
So keep coming and keep coming. And Bud Crawford, in my opinion, is the most skilled fighter out there today. But Floyd Mayweather couldn't outbox everybody. He changed it up. He went inside when he was slower than the other guy. Bud Crawford just outboxes everybody. He frustrates them, and then once he gets them frustrated, he beats their ass.
I'm gonna tell you something though. I'm gonna tell you something about that. I think Spence's size though is gonna be a problem, and I'm gonna tell you why, man. I've seen, Bud Crawford, do some sparring with a dude that was a little bit bigger than him. And I noticed, man, that, Bud was having a tough time, man, trying to get his jabs in. And to avoid, getting punished by the bigger dude, man, Bud had to take a lot of steps back, man, to try to get his work off. And see, Spence, he's a big dude, man. That weight matter, man. And I think Spence will be able to go in there and manipulate Bud, man, and, make Bud, pretty much, man, cut Bud off. And make Bud, stand there and try to trade with him, man, because it's that size thing, man. Me personally, it's gonna be a good fight for as long as it lasts, but I think Bud too small for him, really. I mean, if you ask me.
Yeah, I just don't think Bud has enough to keep to keep Earl off of him. And that's bottom line. I don't care how much he hits it. Earl just gonna keep on coming and keep on coming. But that's all I got, gentlemen. It's a pleasure to talk to you guys. And I look forward to meeting some of you out there in Dallas at the
yeah, you coming to Dallas, right? Hey, and before you go, Mr. Money, I'm gonna tell you something before you get off the phone. And I'm gonna tell all y'all something. It's a big misconception, and Bomac got this misconception too, and Terrence do too. Earl Spence, and I've heard this from several people. Earl Spence like war. He like war. He ain't just finna come in there and just. He like to go to war. It's fun to him. So that's gonna be a hell of a fight, man. That's gonna be a hell of a fight, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yes, indeed.
No doubt.
We appreciate you calling in, Mr. Mont.
No doubt. You guys take care.
Yes, sir. You too, family. And we got a shout out in the super chat, man, to Gregory Wyatt. He says the LDBC is a solid brotherhood. I appreciate the love and camaraderie. Stay on code. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. G, we appreciate
it, brother. Thank you. Thank you.
And we're gonna wrap it up after this one, man. I appreciate Coach and Black Fight Fan TV, man. I appreciate y'all calling in, man. I just feel so bad that, you know, we didn't had a couple of weeks where we went hard and ain't had no caller. So this is the last caller tonight, man. We got 678, man, bringing us home, man. 678, what's good, family?
Hey, what's good, bro? Shout out to the LDBC.
What's up, brother?
Oh, what's good? Hey, yeah, I wanted to talk about that Earl Spence situation. Hey, why y'all so tough on Keith Thurman? What's going on with Keith Thurman? He vacated his WBC belt and yeah, why y'all going so tough on the band?
We tough on Keith Thurman because he done got married, man. He done got his first piece of pussy. And now, you know, he don't want to fight, man. That's why we tough on him, man. You know, look, the guy don't want to fight the best, man. The guy making excuses. He gonna fight, you know, Errol Spence in 2019. Okay, I mean, what? He ain't gonna fight him in 2018, man. That's why we on him.
Go ahead, caller.
Yeah. Nah, I think Keith Thurman will give Errol Spence some good work. He'll give him that work. I think he'll give him that work.
I'm glad you think that because he don't think that.
You said what?
I said, I'm glad you think that because he don't think that. He done said several times that he not hungry. He don't want to fight.
Battle tested. Thurman is battle tested.
I'm just saying. I mean, I understand what you're trying to say, but I mean, I need you to address what he said. Why is he saying that he don't want to fight the man? Why is he saying that he is not hungry as the man and he's comfortable at being number 2 fighter?
Thurman already proved what he needed to prove.
I mean, but can you answer that though? Could you answer? I know who he was 5 years ago.
He proved it against who?
I know who he was 5 years ago. I do. I know who he was 5 years ago, bro. I know exactly who Keith Thurman was 5 years ago. I need you to talk about Keith Thurman right now.
Yeah.
The Thurman that I know 5 years ago is still the same Thurman, and he gonna put that work on.
He's still the same Thurman today.
Why do you say that? And Keith Thurman say the man himself say something completely different. The man 5 years ago was telling everybody, "You better not duck me, son." The man 5 years ago was running down on people. This guy right here is getting on TV, 40 pounds overweight, saying that he don't want to fight the best. He's not interested in fighting right now. He vacating his belts. He don't want to fight.
He got an injury. The man got an injury.
Man. He had an elbow injury.
God forbid you can't have an injury. You know what I'm saying?
Can you please before you start going down with the explanations? Could you please address the other things though? Let him cook a little bit, Junior. I mean, address what he said by himself. Could you address what he said about himself?
Well, that's on himself. That's how you feel about himself. I'm just saying about the fight. The fight, I think he's gonna whack Earl Spence.
All right, hey, bro.
All right, brother.
Is Keith over there? Put Keith on the phone, man. Why he put you up the call, man?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this, man.
Under the bed.
Listen. Errol Spence getting into the ring, man, and he beating these guys better than Keith. They fighting the same dudes, and Errol Spence Jr. beating them better than Keith Thurman doing, man.
Okay, hold on, Coach. Let him cook, Coach. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Listen. I like what y'all do with Deontay Wilder. I like the way y'all support him and everything. Here's the thing. Between that fight and Joshua, I'm going with Joshua because Joshua's the better technician.
I got it.
And here's why. Listen, but listen, before y'all even hang up on me and everything, let me
Okay.
say this.
Nobody gonna hang up on you. You know you deserve to get hung up on for saying stuff like that. That's why you saying it.
Let me say this. Deontay Wilder is a force to be reckoned with because he got bombs in both hands. But the man got flaws. You know what I'm saying? If he had somebody like Emmanuel Stewart, rest in peace, Emmanuel Stewart, who taught all his fighters to fight tall with they reach they got, Deontay would be a beast times 10. He already a beast because he got bombs in both hands, but he lacked the fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? So
Joshua don't have flaws.
That one, but Deontay is a listen. Listen. I don't take away nothing from Deontay Wilder. I acknowledge his skill set, but if you ain't got fundamentals to back none of that up, that ain't gonna be worth a damn. It's like trying to drive. It's like driving a car.
Bro, why are you saying that? Deontay Wilder. Wait a minute, bro. Deontay Wilder is a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, about to fight for the undisputed heavyweight championship. No, it doesn't matter what you're saying. I understand that, but how if Deontay Wilder, if you ain't got fundamentals, you ain't got nothing. How's Deontay Wilder in that position? And I just need you just to answer the question instead of alluding to something else.
How did he beat Luis Ortiz?
Let me speak my piece because he got.
Is Luis Ortiz? Do Luis Ortiz have fundamentals, bro? Do he have fundamentals?
Luis Ortiz
does he have fundamentals, bro? That's all I got. I'm asking you.
Able to catch him though. That's how he was able to catch
him. Does Luis Ortiz have fundamentals? Does Luis Ortiz have fundamentals? You know what? I know who you are. You that same dude that we calling here. And I'm gonna join you. If you don't answer the question, you can't call here no more. Answer the question. Do Luis Ortiz have fundamentals? Do Luis Ortiz have fundamentals? Please answer the question.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Okay. And did Deontay Wilder beat the hell out of him? So what is you talking about, bro? What are you talking about?
What do you, Deontay Wilder? I'm saying, listen. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying the man Deontay Wilder is a good fighter, no doubt about that. He just needs to have some fundamentals in case he wants to, be irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen.
Because
listen.
But if
he's relevant.
Coach,
he's relevant.
We can't let this man talk. We can't reach him. This man got some. He got another. His mind. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. We listen.
After he finish, I'm going.
Okay. Listen. Y'all saying Povetkin. Listen. Y'all say Alexander Povetkin. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but Povetkin, right? Yeah, but if he wasn't juicing, because the man is a juicer, he is cheating on that shit. That's a shame. That's pitiful.
Okay.
But if y'all saying that he'll knock him out, okay. Y'all let me ask y'all this. Do y'all really think he hits harder than Deontay Wilder, or if not, because that's the same strength as Deontay Wilder? So what if them two meet in the ring? And he he got the same equalizer without the juice, without him being on the juice and stuff. Povetkin is clean to make the fight happen. Do y'all really think that Povetkin is some soft puncher?
Okay. So let's do this. Let's do this. We're gonna get
he couldn't do
off the line, and then we're gonna answer your question. Thank you for calling in, man. We really truly appreciate it. We're gonna go ahead and cook on that question.
Okay. He couldn't do.
All right, man. To the LG. Yeah, just Brooklyn Styles. Follow me on my social media at Brooklyn_345.
I know who you was. Brooklyn Styles. I knew that's who that was.
Brooklyn Styles. We appreciate you, family.
Man, get off the phone. Get off the phone.
Let me tell you, listen, man. Listen. If Povetkin wasn't juicing, man, I'm not even trying to hear that, man, because the fact is, man, you talking hypothetical. He was juicing, okay? And Wilder would have still whooped his ass. Okay, now the other stuff you talking about, man. Listen, man, hold on. I'm not finished. I'll let you finish. Okay, the other stuff you're talking about, okay? When the homie Black Fight Fan asked you, is Luis Ortiz, is he a credible fighter? It took you a long time. See, you guys don't want to give Wilder that credit. Luis Ortiz, man, that's the other best heavyweight out there. I mean, how come so many other people, man, didn't want to fight this guy, man? Wilder took the fight. The guy cheated the first time. He got popped, man, for blood pressure medication. Wilder still fought the guy and knocked him out, man. And now your boy, okay, I guess you're a Joshua fan. He ain't want no parts of Ortiz. How you gonna explain it?
He gone, coach. Coach got on his ass. He gone, Coach. We got him up out of here, man. Brooklyn
come on,
Styles, shout out to you, man.
Come on, man.
Santino,
Brooklyn Styles do that all the time, man. That's Brooklyn Styles, man. God dang,
man, I'm sorry, man. I told y'all a lot. Brooklyn Styles came in here and fucked up the whole vibe, man. So can we take, you know, what I mean, can we?
Don't worry about that. He can come back, man. He can come get some work.
Yeah, he can come back. He just do that all the time.
Hey, man,
God damn.
He welcome anytime.
Get as much work as he wants. He can get all the work right now.
845, you on, man? Can you hear us?
Oh yeah, I'm back. That last caller was bugging.
Oh God.
That last nigga was.
Dude was snorting cocaine with Eddie Hearn and Oscar, man.
That's your people, man. He from out that way, man. That's your people.
Coach put the cocaine jacket on the man.
That's a whole other world.
Come on, Coach.
Bronx, he's in Brooklyn. That's two different worlds, man. That nigga was bugging.
Oh, smoking that. Boy, they snorting that good white powder, boy. That stuff make you see stuff.
Thing hurt was Thurman's feelings. That nigga ain't hurt shit but his feelings. That nigga Spence got that nigga all in his feelings. 2, Joshua is scared as a motherfucker. 3, Ortiz has AJ shook. That fight was never gonna happen. Never was gonna happen.
Can't tell him that, Charles. Dude, you heard him in denial, though, homie. You heard the dude in denial, man. He was in denial. It wasn't even funny. The man was in denial, bro.
Exactly. Wilder did that nigga a favor and took the trash out. Let me get Ortiz up out of here, and now we gonna bang. That's it. And then pull this trump card. Here you go. Here's $50 million. Nothing else. You priced yourself out, so I'm gonna overpay you. I'm gonna knock your head off. And we keep it pushing. That nigga was bugging Brooklyn Styles. Oh, what the fuck?
We appreciate you calling in again, Charles.
And then go ask somebody to follow his page. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody following your page.
Nobody gonna follow you, man.
And then the homie sound like he was out of breath, like he had AJ and Thurman chasing him down Flatbush Avenue in Brooklyn because this nigga was breathing.
You know what? That probably might be Fat Boy. That might. I guarantee you that's that dude. It's probably Fat Boy, man. And I think that's the dude that's been trolling me, man. Hey, fall to the back of the buffet line, Fat Boy.
He good people.
Nah, that's his name. No, that's his name. That's the real dude, Coach Brooklyn Styles. That's the real dude.
I'm pretty sure Thurman and AJ was sitting in the same room with that nigga with a gun to his head.
Damn.
Just talk.
Damn.
Hey, well, you know what? Tell him to assume his position.
Styles, don't run down on him. Don't run down on him with that crowbar, man. Spare him and let him live, man. You feel me?
I ain't gotta run down on the nigga. If he's fat, I'll just walk him down on some Jason shit.
Hey man, it's time to wrap it up, Junior. Time to wrap it up. This man crazy as hell. Come on, man.
Man, thanks, bro. Hey, callers, man, it's 2 of y'all in the queue, man. 916 and 267, man. I appreciate y'all calling in, man. We gotta shut it down. My wife, man, she gonna give me the blues, man. Hey, but listen, man. Listen. Get
the evil eye.
Y'all be sure to call in, man, next week, man, and I'm gonna get y'all to the top of the queue. I'm gonna write y'all numbers down, man, and we gonna get it going, man, with y'all. So I definitely, truly appreciate y'all, man, for calling in. Thank you guys so much, man, for tuning in to another edition, another epic episode of the Smoke City Mobcast, man, presented by the LDBC Lions Den Box community. Be sure to visit the website, man, over at www.ldbcsports.com. Also, be sure to subscribe to all our individual platforms and catch this show every week. Wednesday, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, we worldwide, man. We worldwide, so I don't want you to think it's 9:00 Central Time, 9:00 Mountain Standard, all that shit, man. It is 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man. Thank you guys so much. Once again, this is Junior the Truth signing off on behalf of the LDBC Lions Den Boxing community and the Smoke City Mobcast, man. We out. D30, man, I missed you. D30, my fault, man. D30 in the super chat, man. I appreciate you, family. We definitely, truly appreciate you, man. Anybody that else we might have missed in the LDBC, as well as everybody in the chat room, man. Thank you guys so much. It's all love, man. What's understood needs no explanation. Be sure to catch us again next week, man. 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.